you're going to hear all kinds of propaganda. You're going to hear all kinds of lies and deception. There will be tactics used to try and buy you out. There will be tactics used to try and frighten you away. And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood and fire comrades, and we're marching on to progress. And we will stand firm. We will not be bought because we are not for sale.
One indeed. Let's go to the original thing. Saying, I'm going to create a thing here. Big up on yourself, like and share. And answer the comment section, you see me? But, I'm going to start out if the video right here, sir. So, I'm going to start over that thing here. We're going to take them back to basic because Andrew, when he smoke and talk, he mouth full of shit, so we kind of remind them who them people will be. So, I'm going to take a listen to that something here.
Good afternoon. Is this OBC Radio?
And take a look on these people.
Who am I speaking with? You're speaking with somebody working with OBC, Kevin.
Listen to the conversation.
OBC
like
what?
And share
Kevin?
Now.
Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Yes. Who can I speak to about your Instagram page?
Listen to this.
What you want to speak about Instagram page? I'm seeing some very libelous material. What libelous material? Who am I speaking with?
Listen to this.
This is Nigel Clarke. Okay, Dr. Clarke. What libelous material you're seeing? I'm seeing on Instagram page, Jamaican government stole Usain Bolt's money. Demand taxpayers to pay it back. Yes. And you're saying that, well, first of all, I appreciate you taking the time to call. And you're saying that the information is libelous? Absolutely. My God, this is nasty and libelous. Let me ask you something, Dr. Clarke. Aren't you the finance minister of Jamaica? Yes. Isn't it under your watch over $300 billion went missing under fraud? No, sir. I think you have your facts mixed up. Jamaica operates a market economy where individuals can start companies, and those individuals, those boards, shareholders are responsible for the administration of those companies. And the what you have here, what you have here is, you know, something that, I mean, you know, a lot of legal entities would have interest in. I'm just being very, very humble and calling just to say that, you know, you might be upset, you might be angry, and so on, but you can't write things like this, sir, that are just not true. It's not in a matter of upset or anger, Dr. Clarke, but the people of Jamaica vote you all in power to oversee what goes on in the country. And as a finance minister, that's your backyard where over $3 billion went missing with none of your knowledge, and in your home, in your house, and you won't stand responsibility for it? Sir, you live in the United States? Yes, I live in the United States. Okay. You have fraud all over the United States, all over Florida, all over the United States. I can send you many articles on fraud in banks, people losing money.
What you do, sir, is that
your law
Man, Andrew
enforcement to
Wellness,
find the
watch.
culprits and you
And
bring them
Nigel
before the
Clarke.
court. And that is what the government of Jamaica is
So,
doing.
when time Andrew Wellness come, whenever time him come, I hope saying right everything will happen at SSL. Because that's what we want to hear about. We don't want to hear nothing about FinSac, where them have the Kroll report and don't want to release it to the public. And this more Andrew Wellness come talk about whenever I'm come talk. Anyway, you know, continue to listen to the saga. I look on the school pick them, you know. See Nigel Clarke there, I say Andrew there and Favored William, you know. And the next local secretary one they said we always up and down with Andrew. See them there.
We can't, no government, unless you are a commit. Dr. Clarke, give me a second. Just a quick sec. No, first of all, I'm not keen to just take this down and we can have a conversation. But you can't do this, sir. You can't libel the government in this way and libel me in this way. I've worked too hard for that. I'm asking you respectfully to address that. I'm happy to have a conversation with you.
Yes, sir. I'm asking you as the Minister of Finance, who controls and oversees all finances in Jamaica. Something of that magnitude happened, and you don't think the government should take responsibility for it, for allowing something of that magnitude to happen? And then with the slap in the face, you turn around asking taxpayers to repay back that money?
No, sir. You have the information. You have the facts wrong, sir. You have the facts wrong. It's people. We have thieves in all countries. In Jamaica, we have people who steal from offices, from houses, and we have people who steal from banks. They're bad people. The government can't guarantee that the people in Jamaica are all good people. But what we do is, when bad happens, we support law enforcement to get to the bottom of it.
Finance Minister
and right now, sir, I'm on your side, and that is the unfortunate nature of conversation. I'm on your side. It's because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it that SSL right now is a bankrupt company. It has no money. But if we let everything close,
it should close.
Yes,
the Prime Minister was also an investor. The Prime Minister.
Yes, sir. Can you allow me to give you the fact?
Yes,
no, sir. Allow me to give you the fact. SSL is going to close.
Yo, Nigel Clarke get aggressive.
It's like a crime scene,
when he said the Prime Minister was also an investor, participating in deals and blocks. So you need big up everybody who check in.
Because they're trying to keep things that they are so they can determine what happens. The yellow tape around SSL just means that the client money that SSL has, they can't return it to the client just yet.
Listen to this.
Right? There's $30 billion of client money there, meaning money belonging to hundreds or thousands of clients. Now, because the client money is still there, because investigators have to go through, look at each account, and make sure that what is supposed to be there is there. And it's because the client funds have not been returned that the investigators, the FID, have been able to increase the fraud, right, from 40 accounts to 75. They've discovered that. Now, once the client funds are returned to the client, there's no need for any employee at SSL, right? And SSL will scale down and will be no more. And that will happen quite quickly.
So if that's in the place to happen, Dr. Clarke, why is it you're asking the citizens of Jamaicans to pay back the money that was fraudulently stolen from SSL?
You see, what is happening, sir, is that there's a willful attempt to distort the information. And I need good thinking people like you to help push back on the distortion. If you're not politically motivated and I can have a reasonable conversation with you. What is happening is a detestable thing that people who know better are fooling the Jamaican people and telling things that are not true. All that is happening, sir, is that SSL was unable to pay the staff for August. Now, the staff that is there they have been able to assist with the investigation so far. And we don't think that we're going to need to keep them for much longer. But they've already worked for the August until the FSC was stepping in to pay their August salaries. The August salaries for the workers is $9.5 million Jamaican dollars. Okay? And it is to support an investigation. If the salaries are not paid, sir, the investigation that you want to see will be compromised.
No, Dr. Clarke, because what you're saying, with all due respect, it's nonsense. Because, I mean, it's a betrayal towards the people who put you into power, Dr. Clarke. The SSL is a private entity, isn't it?
Yeah, but yes.
So when
is,
no,
sir.
hold on, Dr. Clarke. If SSL is a private entity, how is it that the government is asking the citizens of Jamaica to pay a private entity salary when they're fraudulent? All of them know that from the top of what was going on, knew what was going on. For the
is this conversation private?
Yes, we're having a private conversation
That you will not talk about or report on.
Okay, there is no need for talk and report on this.
Head west on North Ivanhoe Boulevard East.
All right. So, sir, in any kind of financial resolution or a resolution of a non-viable financial entity, you're going to need outside funds to deal with it. Okay? Whether it is in America or Canada or the United States, you can't resolve a failed financial institution without outside resources. It's just not possible. Just not possible. And what I'm doing, sir, has never been done in Jamaica before. I am pursuing an investigation and getting to the bottom of it. That's what I'm doing. And to do so, sir, do you understand that we have, when the fraud broke, we were told that there are 40 accounts that have been defrauded, right? Today, we have that number up to 75 accounts that have been defrauded.
I've known. I've been following up.
Yeah, so that's an increase of 75%. The only way that could happen is that the employees are there and they can answer questions from investigators. So we just need the employees to be there for just a little longer. It's not like a long time. In order,
is it an investigation? It's fair to ask, Mr. Dr. Clarke.
Yes.
Is it an investigation or a cover-up? The Prime Minister was an investor in SSL. It is alleged that SSL has been prominent campaign support to the Jamaica Labour Party. Is that factual, Dr. Clarke?
I just joined the politics in 2018. I can't talk about that. It has not been in the time that I have been here.
Dr. Clarke, I'm aware when you came into the Jamaica Labour Party. I'm aware how long the Jamaica Labour Party has been in power, and when it's been in power, I'm aware of what's going on in Jamaica. I'm saying that with the recent campaign that just went on when you was elected.
Yes. No, SSL wouldn't have featured there because SSL was in serious trouble by then. So they wouldn't have been involved in that campaign.
So there was no campaign that SSL was involved in with the Jamaica Labour Party?
I can't speak to when I was not there. So, I can't do that.
Yeah, but as a finance minister, you have the documents and the tally.
No, I wouldn't have documents on what SSL does with money. But you're missing the point, Diana, sir. The point is, and I understand.
Okay, give me one good reason, Dr. Clarke. Why is it after? You don't see that Jamaica has been. You don't believe that the people in Jamaica have been suffering. You promised. Your party promised prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
to the people of
Are you
Jamaica? Do you
absolutely
believe?
Nigel can't get away. Can't get away now.
Do you
He
change
went
your topic on
nowhere.
me? You change your topic on me. I'm talking to you about a very nasty and libelous thing on the Instagram page.
No, it goes into
You're saying that the Jamaican government stole money. I mean, that is something that
the Jamaican government is in power to oversee what's going on, and you are the finance minister, and $3 billion of your money came out of your house, and you don't know nothing about it. Your resignation should put in, sir.
No, sir. It's a private entity that had a bad actor who stole
Exactly,
money.
but however, you are asking public entity, the citizens who are public citizens, to repay the salaries of a private company that stole $300 billion. Make it make sense when the people are suffering.
No,
and crying,
$3 billion. So $3 billion. No, so what, sir?
$3 billion. That's what I said. $3 billion. That's a lot of
sir,
money.
Do you want
to not know? Yes.
No, sir. Do you want the investigators to find the culprits and bring them to the court?
You want to big up yourself.
I do believe that you all know the culprit.
No, sir. We're not all knowing. We're not omniscient, sir.
We're not going to listen to this.
Dr. Clarke,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of citizens speak out against Prime Minister Holness, and instantaneously they are found and located and demand a public apology. So don't tell me that $3 billion of your money got removed from your country and you are a finance minister and you have no knowledge to it. If it is that you had no knowledge to it, then the recognition should be put in. Sir.
Every day in the United States, you have financial institutions.
We are not speaking about the United States. We are speaking about Jamaica.
But that is correct. But I'm just giving you, I'm just sharing something with you that so that you can understand that, the failure of companies happens all over the world. And what
if the government allow it to? If the government is coerced?
No, sir. We are a free country. People are free to make their decisions. Sometimes people abuse that freedom to do bad things, like defraud other people.
And you don't think you're abusing your authority by asking the citizens of Jamaica to repay the salary of private company?
No, sir. What we are trying, this company is no longer. What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
Listen to the conversation.
Are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
Sir. Both political parties seek donations from donors. SSL has no money to give anybody. This is to if we don't pay. No, but you're seeing that. No, you're seeing, sir.
Understand, I'm a journalist and we get things come to us.
The people. What is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of good conscience like yourself.
The only deceive that has gone to the public is the Jamaica Labour Party that deceive. I was all for the support of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Clarke, with the change and the prosperity and you all going forward. As a member of the diaspora, we were all in support of it. With what's happening right now in Jamaica, it's a shame and an embarrassment. And for you now to go and ask the citizen, a private entity, you still can't understand that you're beating around the fact, because that's what people have been speaking out longer. But the slap in the face is when you, Dr. Nigel Clarke, go and ask the people of Jamaica, public citizens, to repay a private entity salary.
No,
because they are stolen money. That's wrong.
No, sir. Just please understand. What we're doing, the investigators, we've hired international investigators. They have come to Jamaica, and we
What does it have to do with the people to repay the money? Repay the salary?
Okay, sir, what it has to do is that the investigators are not finished. For them to finish, they need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL had. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of weeks.
You know why international investigators have to come in to investigate? Because you guys are corrupt. If you guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
No, sir.
You can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion come out and you don't know nothing about it.
No.
I'm Dr. Gordon speak. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Yes, sir.
A medical doctor? Or PhD?
PhD.
Somebody send a video again, Andrew.
Okay. Right. So, Dr. Gordon, what is happening is that the investigation is not finished, and the investigators have asked that we don't send home the people who are maintaining the systems at SSL, that we don't send them home immediately.
They should have been fired. You shouldn't care about sending them home. They were all in a they're a private company that the Prime Minister had invested and get billions of dollars from and speak publicly about it. You're Prime Minister and you are the Finance Minister of Jamaica, and you are saying that under your watch, over $3 billion come out and you weren't aware of it. And now you are asking the private entity, the private company that fraud that stole that money. Let's say you know nothing about it. Okay, and the slap in the face is to repay the citizens to repay the salary for those people who stole those money. Let it make sense.
Okay,
that's the biggest deceit to the Jamaican people.
No, sir, these are not the people who stole the money. These are not the people who stole the money. The investigators just need to do their job, and they need these people to
Dr. Clarke, you weren't aware of the $3 billion coming out of the country from SSL.
Sir,
you had no knowledge.
Sir, the SSL fraud went on for 10 years. How would I have knowledge of that, sir? No knowledge. How could I have knowledge of that, sir?
3 years. Today makes 3 years. You have been appointed Minister of Finance.
Mm-hmm.
And you had no knowledge to what's going on. Nothing in the books, no documentation to it.
Sir, this is a thing that has been happening for 10 years. Anyway, I'm just saying to you that what you have here on your
hold on, Dr. Clarke, the fact that you know that it's happening for 10 years is the fact that you have knowledge to what's going on.
I'm saying, what?
The fact that you know that it's been going on for 10 years, you have knowledge to it within your tenure.
I said no.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you say you don't have no knowledge to it. Then if you had no knowledge to it, then your resignation should be put in, because you can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion come out and you don't know about it. Bullshit. And then you, in return, you're asking the citizens to repay the salary of a company, a private company that stole. Why is it so important for the Finance Minister of Jamaica to ask the citizens, public citizens, to repay a private company? What is it in it for you as a Finance Minister to ask the citizens to use the taxpayers' money to repay salary for a private company that fraudulently stole $3 billion under your watch that you supposedly knew nothing about? Why would you want to repay the workers?
And I'm public. It's not repay the workers. Yes, sir. So, I would not want to pay for any of those salaries, but I'm faced with a choice. The investigators need access to the workers just for a little bit longer in order to get to the bottom of the fraud. They get fired and sent home, they don't get no pay. Public citizens have nothing to do with that. Public citizens have been crying long enough. That's a lot of public people, money over 40, well, it's over 70, 75, it's not 74 accounts that was taken out. And you are telling me that, oh, the Ministry of Finance knew nothing about this. This is not $100 we're talking about, or $200 US we're talking about. You're being unreasonable. You're being unreasonable. How am I being unreasonable? If I have a company, I'm a management of a company, and somebody stealing money swindling money from my company, and I'm management, and I know nothing about it, then I need Sir, let's put it this way. All of Usain's money was stolen before 2018. How could doesn't mean that you're being unfair. All of the money was taken out before 2018 in the case of... How long you have been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party? I've been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party right before I got appointed as minister. Right before you become minister? Yes. So I just think I understand how you feel, but you're looking for answers. But I am with you, and what I'm doing is supporting the Financial Investigation Division and the Fraud Squad to find and to prosecute. And you should be with me, you should be with the people of Jamaica. And the fact that you're asking the people of Jamaica to pay the salary of a private company show that you are not with the people of Jamaica. No, I did it. I'll send you my interviews. I did it. And I was saying to the people of Jamaica, we need it just for a little while longer so we can get more people arrested and brought before the court. No, that's garbage. That's garbage. The Jamaican citizens should not be
gonna send fire CYD. Send this to Angel.
Responsible should be the Jamaican people should be holding you responsible as a finance minister. It's the Jamaican people who put you as a finance minister 3 years ago when you all came to the Jamaican people and promised prosperity, and that changes will be made. However, it's been a fraud.
Tell them.
3 billion. You are in control of the finance. You are the finance minister of Jamaica.
Tell them. On a year. Oh, look upon them. Look upon them. I have more, you know. I'm going to go to the next one. I go to the next one. A matter of fact, I'm going to go to that one, yeah.
Can you give under your administration that Jamaica will never see history repeating itself, and how do you intend to honor that guarantee?
Well, what we have to ensure is that the agencies that have responsibility for managing and regulating the financial services sector are actually manned by individuals who are competent and professional. The Bank of Jamaica, the Financial Services Commission. Ensuring the BOJ now is an independent agency that has the responsibility for managing interest rates and primarily inflation. At the time when FinSac took place, the government intervened to ensure that all depositors got back their money. What we want to see is the FinSac report published. The country spent $150 million on a FinSac commission, and all now we can't get the report. We want the FinSac report out. And while you're at it, we will publish the SSL report, because we noticed that depositors have gotten $2. If them did have $100 and there's only $2 them get back. But the most honorable Prime Minister got all his money out of SSL before it collapsed. That is what justice means. We will publish the SSL report, and it is a failure on their part that after all these years, given the impact of FinSac, that there is no report, no independent report. What we have seen is drips and drabs being leaked out by that side. So when we talk about FinSac, let's get all the facts on the table and release the Kroll report from SSL.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
I'm going to tell you something. You see what you did do? Can't robot. You see what you did do? You see if you did do that, And you can't, nobody did do that.
You hear, Andrew? You hear, Feel Bad Williams? It don't stop there. It don't stop there, you know. It don't stop there at all, at all, at all. Look upon Juliet. This is Juliet Holness. Look upon Juliet Holness. And I like and share and a screenshot it. And a screenshot and send around. This is Juliet Holness. And I look take a good look upon her. This is Juliet Holness. I'll take a look upon Juliet Holness before I change it. And a screenshot it. This is Juliet Holness. Take a good on a screenshot it. This is Juliet Holness. Yeah, man. And I say Juliet? Yeah, man. That is Juliet Holness. We are going right here, so now.
Is pathologically mendacious.
Talking about the country just a fix back. Our PNP do to the country and the bullshit and all of that and the money not there for repair no school, no do nothing. So the $3 trillion we miss Mr. Holness. Where the $3 trillion they were your thief, we miss we until to the day. It's unaccountable. We don't know where it there. Where is it? Look here, let me tell you something, Mr. Holness. I can't wait for them lock you up and dash you the key. And when you come talking about people are worried about where you get money, bill, your Beverly Hills mansion. Mr. Holness, the whole of we know say a Coco Loco, and you're going like you don't know. Mr. Holness is Coco Loco. We know say a dirty money bill your mansion. And it's dirty money when you have a build the apartment, them and wash them, rinse them and hang them out. And you know what is funny about this? If the shoe was on the other foot. If I did Mackie G, I do this, that year, the whole of the vlogger them I run with it, say Mackie G, a laundering money. But when I can't say we're Prime Minister, I launder money. That's why I can't declare on the status. And everything on the run come out here. If Mackie G fart on the run come out here. If him scratch him batty on the run come out here. When I hurt the Jamaican people, when I have nothing at all for do with we. Right? I see the man in a parliament and they go to him job on and have it whole day run up and down with. But when I run up and down with the things then we are hurt the country, the facts. And this is how petty you guys can be. This is all petty. If the shoes was on the other foot and it was Mackie G, number one, if you go read up the rules of money laundering and the best way of laundering money, exactly that the Prime Minister do, with all the properties that he bought abroad, with all of the apartments them where them a bill, are the best way for wash dirty money, rinse it and hang it out. Yes. So me no want to run come for me and I come talk about we want the Prime Minister to sue you successfully. Mr. Holness can't sue me for nothing at all. Like I always telling you, so when Mr. Holness go sue, he must go sue while I'm thieving family them, him thieving relatives them, himself, the whole of the criminal them over there. Because I say at the end of the day, I don't have no respect for my leader. Unfortunately, I have to accept him as my Prime Minister because whether I like it, yes or no, he's my Prime Minister, but I have no respect for a criminal. I have no respect for a liar. I have no respect who don't have the Jamaican people best interests at heart. I don't have no respect for Mr. Holness, okay, because that man is a pathological liar. Okay, he's pathologically mendacious. He's a criminal. So I have no respect for him. So when you all come talking about, oh, we want him so successfully, listen. I want us to hurry up, get things together so we can lock up him backside successfully, and that's really the damn key. Me never see no criminal around no country in my life before, like, oh, Mr. Holness have this a country and have on a wrap around on a finger, and you all not paying attention to the real deals and the real things that mash up this country. This man come talking about, because our PNP do with FinSA, no money no there for do no school, no money no there for fix hospital. What the bullshit? What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with you? Look how much money you thief. You, Bigfoot, Clarke at the house, Christopher Tough Time, the Vase, the whole on over there does a thief, Andrew Weekly, the whole on over there, Barbecue, the whole on over there, thief, does a thief, Floyd Green, the whole on over there, criminal. Look how much money I'll take away from education ministry the other day. Get the whole on over there thief the money if help the people, them if do something to elevate the country, support people like myself and my brothers and sisters, them can get for elevator. You come out here, come bring up FinSac argument, and we pay freaking $200,000 for the damn report. All now you can't release it. We demand you release that file. We demand you release them information because these are the things that the Jamaican people and the elaborate them for walk out and question. How is it that you take our money, pay $200 million to do a damn report and we can't see the report until today? How about that? Listen, I'm sick and I'm tired of seeing this man, right, and platform talking shit when it make no sense because him know said the elaborate them out there when them look at teeny brains so we full up and this learner going to run with what he say, but they're straying away from the fact and the raw truth of what this man is doing to the damn country. That him is a top flight criminal. When you talk about when I run come like so, I expect say, oh, can't stop me from chat because I'm a Jamaican. I'm a born Jamaican. I have my citizenship. Me a Jamaican. Oh, can't stop me from talk about this criminal. And it angers me, right? It angers me when this man is out here on platform talking and making a fool of the people who don't understand him, making a fool of the people who love you, trust you, and respect you. I don't respect you. I have no respect for you, Mr. Honest, as a leader. Because he's a bleeder, he's a wicked, he's a liar. All you're doing is bleeding the poorer class of Jamaican and wrapping them around the finger. He's a liar.
Watch out now.
At a point in time in life, you let I know that Prime Minister could have tell lie. No, me never know the Prime Minister could have said lie and blatant with it. Until I've met you, Lucifer. This is getting out of hand with this damn man out there chatting shit at people years about because of past laws and what they sell off to plunge the debts of FinSac. No money, no debt.
And for a big man living if a dirty bungle Prime Minister come and talk about the PNP do. That's he can't fix country. He needs to just walk away from the job. Because that for sure him not really do nothing at all. So if he open him out and mention that I want a big stone and forgetting him out. You know, deserve to be the Prime Minister. If I come pass from 20 at year. Where when him find out say I got fuck up things. So they want to keep the report. And then I have to come check the people about FinSac your pussy hole. Which FinSac?
Fix hospital. No money. This is bullshit. One to the nearly $200 billion where you get the other day. Wait there. On a tell lies on to spend $67 billion for people hurricane relief. Liar. You spend the $67 billion, you're clowning them on a thief. I mean, this is out of hand with you people. This is out of hand. I cannot stand this man. You're getting on top of my damn nerve. My God, this is I just have enough of this shit.
I just have enough of this too, my G. Big up yourself in the London 45. This guy, he make everybody sick, man. But anyway.
Popular artist, Bounty Killer. The man described as the poor people governor.
They say I'm the poor people governor, which I am.
Told a large crowd, and I quote, them give away 1.5 tax cut, but then take it back with 2 hands. And me say so, a Bounty say so.
When poor people come down, do it, it's a picture of the nation
Nobody said nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Let me plug in my phone. Nobody does it better. And anyway, I have something more from Mama P. So, Andrew, remember this.
My administration made every effort to protect the most vulnerable, even though we were faced with an economy about to collapse, no support from multilateral partners, high and unsustainable levels of national debt, mounting joblessness, and skyrocketing inflation, which is the worst tax on the poor people. My biggest concern is what effect this recklessness will have on the long-term health of the economy. After all, the sacrifices that the Jamaican people have made to achieve economic stability The country cannot stand by and let this government squander the hard-won gains.
See him there? Take them to school.
I remember 2011 when the previous JLP government unilaterally abandoned the standby agreement without implementing the necessary measures to which they had agreed. Mr. Speaker, the consequences were devastating. Do you remember that our economy was closed off from access to the international financial markets and from multilateral and bilateral funding sources?
So the Prime Minister,
do you remember that we lacked the IMF seal of approval, which is a precondition for such financing? Do you remember that no one would lend Jamaica money at affordable rates and that our foreign reserves were dwindling?
Must remind
Do you remember that investor confidence had dried up? Do you remember the trust deficit? Jamaica was on the edge of a precipice. Jamaica was hanging by a thread.
Remind them.
Many pundits had written us off. Mr. Speaker, many Jamaicans would not have known the extent to which we worked as a government to restore Jamaica's standing with the IMF and other international partners. I remember how utterly discouraging and at times embarrassing it was for us. There were those within the international financial community who felt that Jamaica should be allowed to fail. The actions of the previous government led them to believe that Jamaica could not be trusted. No one was willing to bank on Jamaica. Mr. Speaker, that is why it took my administration 1 year to get an agreement.
1 year.
Once we had an agreement, many said we would not stay the course. I was described as too populist. Well, any politician that don't have some popularity did. Many said I did not have the guts to implement the tough measures required to fix Jamaica's economy. I don't know who wanted to test the strength of a woman. They said I would not use my political capital. Well, we proved all the naysayers wrong. We were determined to restore Jamaica's honor, dignity, and good name in the world. And Mr. Speaker, we did all of this in the interest of the Jamaican people. Businesses thrived. Under this government, businesses are closing. Take, for example, JoJo's Grocers, Akbar Restaurant, Learner Shop has closed 11 branches. Mac Chop House, Super Plus, just name them.
Oh, no, member.
Businesses are closing them. My fellow Jamaicans, this government has failed to publish the poverty figures on an annual basis. We did it. Why can't they? Omar did it several times. Why can't they? Are they trying to hide the fact that last year the PIOJ estimated that 20% of the population was below the poverty line? That means that the number of persons below the poverty line had doubled in the first 3 years of this Jamaica Labour Party administration. Comrades and fellow Jamaicans, the JLP promised that they could do better. Instead, They failed to grow the economy for 13 consecutive quarters.
And they're still failing.
That is 3 years and 3 months of no growth.
You're here. Wanna give you some more again. Yeah.
We in the PNP are conscious of the global recession. But which other country in the Caribbean has suffered 13 consecutive quarters without growth? None. Many have even continued to grow. Guyana has grown.
Listen.
Cuba has grown. The Dominican Republic has grown. Trinidad and Tobago has grown. Barbados has grown. So why did this government fail for so long? The Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, JEEP. Through JEEP, the PNP has identified opportunities for job and wealth creation in the immediate term, the mid-term, and in the long term. Through JEEP, we will move the Jamaican people from welfare to well-being, and from well-being to wealth creation. At the core of JEEP is a plan to teach persons to fish rather than giving them a fish. This is what our progressive agenda is all about.
Yeah, I prefer you teach me to fish than give me fish.
One of the primary obstacles to growth is the cost of energy. Businesses are closing because of the high cost of electricity bills. To address this critical issue, we will establish the National Energy Council. Through the council, we will develop and implement comprehensive energy policy. These include addressing alternative energy, energy conservation, and energy coordination. Comrades and fellow Jamaicans, another long-term growth-inducing proposal I made earlier this year was the establishment of a program for culture, arts, recreation, and education, CARE. The CARE program will be implemented. It will not only create employment, it will educate and train our citizens, giving them confidence, independence, and self-actualization.
So, when Andrew come to Parliament, I just hope he know what I'm doing. I hope he come good and know what I'm doing. We ain't playing, you know. We not play. Anyway, I'm going to go back down into this thing here. I want to hear where Ashley have to say. Yeah.
Talk mine on top of the press, big up on yourself. And big up all of the comrade them, where them third eye open up. Them and all of the generals them. Me say, we are under dangerous blood clot threat in Jamaica from the Chinese. The Chinese them want Jamaica. The Chinese them are poison we. You hear me say? Dangerous threat we are under. Seeing? And it's this boy Andrew only take the people them blood clot money and let them go pan we in here. You hear me said? The Chinese them are poison we slowly. Them are kill we slowly. When you think you see any blood clotting yet? You wait till later down and next year. You not go see how much people are go dead. Enough of we are going to see from the corona and the cookie monster where we get. Yes, it contribute to it too. But the food them, where the Chinese them are giving other things. But you don't know where the Chinese them work. The Chinese them go around in all the Caribbean island them and other countries and look for the greedy blood clot leaders them and then dump money upon them. That's what I say. So them a develop them place and the leader then get the money for thief. So when the leader then thief up the money now, remember, you know, they don't invest the money, you know, they take it put at them pocket. So when the Chinese, you know, see that now that the development not going to China ask back for their money and then can't give them, so they have to give them the land. See? And what the China them do, them use them drones with them detector and detect where all our resources and other Caribbean island. And at them they land them blood clot want. But may I tell them, you know, remember that Jamaican did rebel against them already. In a Jamaica, and them did have to run where and not care about them have to pay how much money if you left downtown, you know. But you think China business with what happening in Venezuela, them glad. Them glad for what happened down in Iran. See, and all of the country them that America want mash up. See, China glad because they know America not going control them. So what they do, they try to lean to the leaders, them likes of them is with them. Is not blood clot with them. China open up a thing named the silk market again, like we did in the ancient days. See? And these young Chinese now, we come up now, it's not about trading again, it's about control your blood clot country. God then come and say them are developed up. They no business in all Africa. You think them have any interest in the people in Africa? Is their resource. Remember, Africa did run out some of the Chinese them already, you know. Run them back at them country, you know, so them now develop the country. But let me say this to my Jamaican people. I don't think the Chinese them have any good interest towards any way in Jamaica. Yeah? And you know, so them come here and breed up. China want to take over Jamaica. So you take say them are going to do anything to benefit we at Jamaica more than kill out with blood clot. You know, then clothes, then lotion, then food. You know what I mean? The hairstyle where them a give the woman, the panty, them, every blood clot thing China is trying to do is to get rid of us, to take over Jamaica. And so we have a greedy blood clot prime minister. You know, see, them a get the chance. When you say, all right, China control 3/4 of our business in Jamaica, 3/4 our wealth, our resource in Jamaica. See, have them build one training center in Jamaica for no use them, or for we use them. Have them build one or anything to benefit we as poor Jamaican. Big up one talk your mind. You me say the king, revolutionist. Big up at top of the press, the queen man. You see me? Yeah man, revolutionist. And Asha 11, one Asha 11. You me said, revolutionist man. You see me? Yeah. I have blood and fire comrade. Full blood and fire comrade, but we're not defending PNP party. We're not defending the party. We are defending the suffering and struggling class of people in Jamaica. You see, the people who cannot afford 3 meals a day. You're saying? Yeah, that's why we defend the People's National Party, because they are looking out for the people who can defend them 3 meals a day. But I am saying to the People's National Party, we give them 14 more seats to defend the taxpayer money. Yeah, make them stronger in a parliament. And don't make the report come talk about him and bring in more busty thief, more blood clot money from the taxpayer, you know, because he spent $1.4 billion on that blood clot, but all of the bus them not come here, you know. Kind of in the campaign, you know. On stage a wipe finger on a throat about cut throat, you know. And you alone batty boy can blood clot cut throat. Because you shouldn't in a blood clot parliament. You should have prisoner fuck batty. You bumble whole criminal you. You see me? We know you. Cause of the peace me used to live. So we blood clot know you. You see me? And I don't want the People's National Party to sit down and go on like them blood clot afraid of you. No more money enough to spend on no boss. Until the rest of us them come here. We put in parliament to defend our rights. But let me tell Juliet Onis, we are Jamaica not trust you. Nobody not trust you, nobody not like you. Because you are one of the most biased and crooked and bent up, curved, blood clot woman. You must see me? When the People's National Party minister them ask question and forget answer, you look off it. You disturb them. You me tell you, you don't want them to ask no question. Nobody no like you can a blood clot criminal. You and Sylvia them is no family. Not at all. And allegedly, your name is on their title. You see me? That's what we hear on news publicly. They don't like your husband. When if you come out of blood clot parliament and go on, you go take care of your house business. Parliament is not on a house. But when I remember, you know, Rasta, say me did do a video when me tell you, say, Seeing and all the people who remember that Juliet Onis and Andrew Onis is two blood clot leopard and then sink them pie in a Jamaican people and one blood clot let it go. You remember me they tell you no? I want to see it come to prove. You know see say Asha 11 I connect with the ancestor. That them tell me, you know. Them tell me that they are two leopard. You me said, remember Iman did say to you say from Andrew Goodong a blood clot Israel and go bow to the wall. I want there for the real Andrew come back to we. Who no check it my people if from Andrew Goodong a Israel and come back if him act like the Andrew won't know 20 pussy clot 16 running an election. Who no see one different blood clot boy. Where all in do a kill off the people, poor people and pick. Pick up yourself, talk your mind and talk for the press, pick up on yourself. But I hear one little so good boy come and TikTok talk about a Cuba cause a problem in the Caribbean. And if we hate Andrew Onis so much, make we love Cuba, or we love Cuba, make we hate Andrew Onis. So because I do the best, I protect Jamaica, or protect your mama. And that thing for go to protect for your mama and your mama, not protect we. We don't want Andrew protect we a blood clot. You see me? Because the amount of thing where Cuba have done for Jamaica. Right now, we don't have no doctor in the blood clot hospital. You should just sick and go there and just dead to pussy clot. You, where you talk. You see me? Show me one thing that Andrew have done for the poor people. Show me one factory where build. Show me one training center where build. You know what factory and training center Cuba did build, and a Labour Party mash them up. Batty boy, he cocky sucker where you come out a shit blood clot, pick a man, take hood out of your body and shove in your mouth and broke in your throat. Because suck out your people them. But you see me? Right now, I rate my dog more than Andrew Onis, you know. Because I know my dog, he come to my yard and I feed him, and him never left. Everywhere me there in there, because I remember the good when I do to him. Andrew don't remember nothing where the people them do for him good, you know. You know, see me? Because I remember, you know, them tell you, know, in August, you know, say, you know that the 10 year will pass, and we thief all the money from you, and pressure you, and kill off you, picnic. Well, you have now, give it the third term, a full no time now. You see where I reach, you know? Every blood clotting where poor people use, tax gone on pan it. Every pussy clotting and yet the country did run so good. Everything did hop. Remember I tell you know, say goat, how much goat we have, this a goat, that the goat. I must see the goat in a bumbo hole. You see me? You see I don't know? Woman, where did I jump off him? When you go and fuck so tell you no pussy run red. I wanna see one man where did I jump up? When I forgot bend over and make man ram some cocky in no blood clot for provide.
I just say, never go walk your front end till you're red. I just said, never go walk your front end till you're red. Here's Asha. Them go walk your front end till you're ready. Burn up. I can't manage. No, sir. Asha. We say them go walk your front end till you're ready. Yo. I don't know. I don't know. Continue. Listen to this.
Bring information to people where they are and in the forms they use.
And also it shows that our party leader is on the ground.
Listen to this. That's the Bongo Prime Minister.
Pressures that the average Jamaican have. In terms of going to a gas station, don't know which one have good or bad gas, and has purchased bad gas.
Can you imagine, on that instance, I was about to take my wife to church in our constituency. We didn't intend to film the car. It was an intention of filming me taking my wife to church, what would be our day like in the constituency, that kind of thing. What role would I be playing there? And it so happens that when we went into the car, it wouldn't start. and that became the story rather than me taking my wife to church. Because she was saying to me, hurry, hurry. And I'm pressing the button and the car.
Top tell her, yeah, Juliet Collins not so spontaneous. Only not so loving. But I talk about hurry. If you go with church. Yeah, and Juliet not live so. You can't follow man with a video, but you can't follow. You and Juliet don't have this type of relationship. It's a liar. But hurry. Hurry if you go to church. I must have money I give you there. Most money I give you down at church. That's Juliet to tell you if you hurry. If you go to church. Nothing go so.
a mechanic who recommended that we get a particular treatment and booster cleaner and a particular treatment, and then we went to the Healing Nation on Wednesday. We went to the Healing Nation convention at the arena. So I was driving perfectly fine then, but when we hit the highway, it just lost power until it shut down. I thought we drove out the first one, and we refilled at a different station. And apparently,
and just won't tell about our jobs.
But you see,
Mark Golden job.
What has happened is that
I'm going to tell about Mark Golden job right now. Listen.
I suspect that it has so clogged the injectors.
When you start telling them,
that you know, right now it is now in the garage being I don't know what has happened. Tomorrow I'll get the full diagnosis from the mechanic, but I suspect that between engine and injector.
For the look of Shitta Bush and Dirty Bungle labor right them, we are chat when the Mark Golden come out, no feeling. I saw make Andrew want to tell you know Mark Golden job.
That I would have a serious repair bill.
Some problem. And therefore when he speaks to the issue of bad gas from first time experience.
People who make that kind of criticism
don't
understand media. You use all the forms of communication.
Okay.
And it's my job.
Okay.
My job is to bring to the public the political understanding of issues.
That is Mark Golden's job right now as the opposition leader. So me no want no Shitta Bush Dirty Bungle labor right up on no stink mouth and say nothing. When they are call out the local Dirty Bungle government. Listen Mark Golden's job. He might tell you now. Listen.
Sense from Jamaicans that they like that there are some Jamaicans who want to make excuses for government failure. This is an ultimate failure of the government. It's a political issue.
This way Andrew just say what and Dirty Bungle mouth as sure say him fail as a government. When Cliff Hughes and George Davis and all of these Shitta Bush, Dirty Bungle people and make them point of duty if you make excuse for Shitta Bush, Dirty Bungle and Jonas that in failing just tell you now. In fail. Listen.
Make no mistake about it. You know, from our perspective, the law gives the minister a duty to supervise, oversee and regulate the petroleum industry. There is a failure in that.
Here, so when Mark Golden come out and attack, I don't want to open no mouth, you know. I don't want to open no mouth and say a thing when time a pin drop, if I can't hear it. On a hear? So like how Mark Golden is the opposition, it is Mark Golden's job to do everything we want to see him do. But because Mark Golden intelligent and a man of fool, all of these Shitta Bush afraid of him. So then we have Shitta Bush, Dirty Bungle, Cliff Hughes now. We are sprinting some local narrative. Cliff Hughes have a tell life in him, you know. Dirty worthless Cliff Hughes have a come tell life on ear for it, for feed himself and paying bills. George Davis have a come tell lie every day for take care of his family. George Davis have a lie for take care of his family. Then can't chat to it. Now Cliff Hughes can't chat to it. Cliff Hughes have a lie for him. George Davis have a lie. In order to think can buy lunch. Unless his boyfriend not go buy him a lunch. Them have a lie for have a paycheck. Listen, the Dirty Bungle Prime Minister. But we don't respect him. We not respect. No, we will never respect this a Dirty Bungle, this a thieving boy. No, sir, we not take no talk for no thief. Don't care who them be. What good for the goose, good for the gander. You could want to be the Prime Minister, look more for him a thief, when I rate him none at all. And I have to know that.
So I am not apologizing to anyone who thinks that in doing my job I am politicizing. Of course, it is a
that is why Mark Golden apologize to nobody, no girl and boy, no media houses for doing job. And we are going to make sure so Mark Golden never apologize to no media houses. But nothing at all. For doing job. So I can stay there.
Political matter. And you know, one must also make the point. As it was in healthcare, we too face certain crises. We too face threats. But the Jamaica Labour Party political administration of the government did not have the results as the PNP had with Chick V.
No, all of you have the same result as the PNP. Remember on our thief, you know, brother. So remember, you can't get puss butter for watch, you know. You can't get puss butter for. Who would really take up themselves now and get puss butter for watch? That is a suicide mission. You can't get puss butter for watch. Alright. Instead of Tufton resign and moving blood clot, thief himself, Tufton in the street to ask people about social media. The amount of things did for Tufton though. Tufton finding a not so busy time. Tufton finding time in a not so busy time. Because remember Tufton have nothing for do, you know. Because I'm not really do nothing. So him find time now for going in the street to ask about social media. When time now bed in the hospital. When time so much. Hey, these people look how much them send with the doctor, them the Cuban doctor, you know. And for Tufton, I bring in doctor come place them in the healthcare system. Tufton forget about that. After I send the doctor, them forget about that. And in the street to ask about social media. Tufton, you want somebody dash hot oil upon your blood clot. You want to look a fried dumpling man in the street with fried fritters and sell. Just wet up your bumbo clot to the aisle. I want to listen to this junk here.
Capital of St. Catherine, Spanish Town, we're there. We're asking people about social media. You think children under 16 should have access to social media?
So good Tufton. Nyama what your mama batty boy. You think you can tell nobody how to grow them picnic in batty boy? Suck out your mama batty boy and go. Go dead a bush like dog John Crow. You care about Jamaican people. Nyama out your ma. You know send away Cuban doctor them. You come and contact your business a 14-year-old or 15-year-old, 12-year-old on your social media. Go nyama out your mama batty boy. You know send away Cuban doctor. You don't care about the future of people in my country. So if you come talk about you come run survey about social media. You run survey upon your worthless mama and you get a drunker like you. Nyama out your mama and go batty boy. And go. You stink like. You send me a Cuban doctor and we don't see you're carrying on children the doctor come place him in a hospital all over Jamaica. You come and ask about social media. Go nyama out your mama and go that dirty batty boy.
Social media platform. What I say 14 and under. It's
and this you find time for do after you send a Cuban doctor then. This you find time for go and do after you send the Cuban doctor. Look where you find time for go and do.
Less homework and them just deny it.
And the people them so blood clot full. Them will turn up and make Tufton and church mic at their mouth. If they're sick in hospital right now, them are got dead. And they make blood clot, a shit bag like Tufton, come in the street and church mic and mouth to ask about social. Go ask your ma, and you look at what they speaking to them about social media. The people them for run with your bumbo clot for around them. Go ask your ma about social media pussy. After you send me a Cuban doctor, you come in the street to ask people about social media. Go ask your mama about social media. And you picking them. That if you go do. And name shit and go dead a bush like dog, a shit bag.
Because all the place stay now. And I like one time when we never know nothing.
It educates kids as well, educational things.
The 15-year-old nowadays, them
Tune no plan for do nothing about the bumbo clot situation in Jamaica. You want to do survey pan social media because you not plan to have some restriction in Jamaica. And nyama out your mama and go batty boy. You send me a Cuban doctor in a street to come. People never run with your blood clot. If they take sick right now and go hospital then fuck. If then because your Andrew plan to privatize the healthcare system. Because the World Bank president come and say Andrew plan to privatize of a blood clotting in our country. Where you no sell out in privatize. So you no come and chat with this a bumbo clot Batman Tufton. For no tell him say where doctor them there, where doctor they bring back in our country. And that you no should ask him where the doctor them bring back in our country. He might come ask him about social media. Ask your mama about social media.
You mean them are the big people things?
Them pass me and you.
Boy, you can ask about social media. Go ask your ma about social media pussy. And go. Where doctor them bring back in our country there? Where doctor they bring back in our country there? And the people them so blood clot full and frightened Friday. If they take sick right now and go at them, I go dead. And I still turn up a chat to the likes of tough time. In this time, yeah. When you not choose visa over them. People them so blood. You don't figure hospital and go dead too, you know. Yeah, man. You don't listen to this, yeah.
Rather not get involved, sir. Numerous countries have told me they're on the way. Some are very enthusiastic about it, and some aren't. Some are countries that we've helped for many, many years. We've protected them from horrible outside sources, and they weren't that enthusiastic. And the level of enthusiasm matters to me. We have some countries where we have 45,000 soldiers, great soldiers, protecting them from harm's way. And we have done a great job. And when we want to know, do you have any minesweepers? Well, would rather not get involved, sir. I said, for 40 years we're protecting you, and you don't want to get involved in something that is very minor. Very few shots going to be taken because they don't have many shots left.
So
we don't need any.
So Mr. Trump, if it is very minor, so you alone do you do? Where you look people help for? If you are complaining, say the people must say them now are getting something that is so very minor. If it is that minor like we are talking, you know go deal with this again, you know bully. Go and go deal with it and say you don't do your thing. So continue do what you do.
Buddy, we're the strongest nation in the world. We have the strongest military.
So prove it. Prove it to the world. You know if you look no help for free up for some free pass in the Hamas. You just do, you know, the strongest of everything. So just do your thing. And free it up. And show the world say you're the strongest military. You know, do that the way I do.
By far in the world. We don't need them. But it's interesting. I'm almost doing it in some cases, not because we need them, but because I want to find out how they react. Because I've been saying for years that...
And not because you want to find out how they react. If we never need them, you wouldn't have no reason. You know, where you have find time now for your test country, to see how they might react when you have such a serious matter at hand. What time you have by your hand now for find time for your test country where you don't really need their help, you know, but you just a test them. How you have so much time when hot iron, you have iron and fire to deal with. When you just deal with it and when you come back and test where you test. This is madness where you as my boss. You really need them. But because you claim that America has this so-called superpower, once upon a time, you don't want the world to see America fail. So you still pretend say you're this rough guy, and America is this super country where every nation, every country afraid around the world. It is not so, my brother. It is not so. America is failing. Also, the US dollar is failing. I go down the hill, same so with America. Because bad policy. And they have a brethren that deal with things that broke every law. Just like Andrew. For fame, ulterior motive. Saying or for mega them. Because them say him a mega them a word. See, and them say them are some racist people, them saying. So if this guy can do so much things, even if you find no time for a test no other else country, if they're willing to go sacrifice them people just like how him willing to go sacrifice the American soldier them in our uncall for war. I don't know. We'll listen some more.
If we ever did need them, they won't be there. Not all of them, but they won't be there. I was very surprised with the United Kingdom, because the United Kingdom, 2 weeks ago, I said, why don't you send some ships over? And he really didn't want to do it. I said, you don't want to do it. We've been with you. You're our oldest ally. And we spend a lot of money on, you know, NATO and all of...
United Kingdom want to get involved in this bossy. Remember, you know, you get up and start do your thing, you know. So when you reach a one point where you can imagine now, you're all over the place and look help. Remember, you start this on your own, you know. Saying, and through you can't manage, you know, you look help and I pretend like you're this bad guys, you're this super country where you can just go on. Remember, the ball game change now. And that now, what will happen with America, because the ball game change and the tide shift, but them can't come to the realization say the tide shift and the ball game shift and the table turn, and if you can't accept that now, silly things will happen because of ego. You see me? Silly things. Well, listen some more still.
These things to protect you. I mean, we're protecting them. We're working with them on Ukraine. Ukraine's thousands of miles away, separated by a vast ocean. We don't have to do that, but we did it. Well, Biden did it. I mean, I have to be honest with you. Biden got taken to the cleaners.
If my memory served me correct, serve me right. I can recall say at one point the United Kingdom they said them a draw them ship out of the Caribbean water and them not share no more information with America. So America did back out United Kingdom they back out of this thing from the base plan that take place in the Caribbean water. You remember? So them say America say United Kingdom they say no, I don't want to be a part of this thing we're going in the Caribbean water. So United Kingdom already draw themselves from Trump them agenda from the things that would happen in the Caribbean water. So this matter now it is like him should have known say United Kingdom no depend where him depend. So if you come out and say this now it like it's none and void because him already know because then they show them say them not share intelligent with them based on what them see that take place in the Caribbean water. See me, David?
But we worked with them in Ukraine. We don't need to work with them in Ukraine. And then they tell us that
this is a man, this is a Johnny man I have as straw.
And they don't
but
want to
try
do it.
protect
I think
the face of America.
Terrible.
This is what
I was very surprised. I told him, you know, we requested 2 aircraft carriers, which they had, and he didn't really want to do it. And then right after the war essentially ended, you know, meaning they were obliterated.
So what I mean that the war ended? Because all right, this is not a good thing, you know, because he must say the war end, but in Ukraine not end the war, and Ukraine not end the war, you know. No, Iran not end the war, you know. The war not end, Iran not end the war. So him the on one side I said the war end when time Iran mean business. So if him make the people them feel like say the war end and feel like say business as usual. If Iran for send one look drone come. A lot of people can get hurt because them all come out and say, oh, the war and everything, Chris, when everything not Chris. So when time America people, citizens get back to normal now, Iran send some drone come, more people, innocent people get mashed up because them have the intentions of the war end because Trump say it end. But a different thing Iran has say because Trump don't talk for Iran. Remember Trump not talk for Iran, you know. Trump do not talk for Iran. So he can't come out and say the war end. And we just run with it and say, yeah, Trump said the war end, so it end. No, Trump don't talk for Iran. So I don't understand what this guy is saying.
He said, I would like to send the aircraft carriers. I said, I don't need them after the war is ended and won. I need it before the war. So I was very upset not upset, I was not happy with the UK. I think they'll be involved, yeah, maybe. But they should be involved enthusiastically. We've been protecting these countries for years with NATO, because NATO is us. You can ask...
So, Trump come out publicly now, admit say, NATO America. So whatever NATO do around the world, where them that say, want to make it look like NATO is a different entity, him just admits that NATO America. Saying, but we already know how the NATO thing set up. They must say NATO at us. So when I refer to NATO is us, that mean NATO America. So whatever NATO go around the world go do, Trump just make it be known say them behind it because he must say NATO is us. So I don't think if him paranoid and I try to play this, I don't understand because he cannot come out and talk for Iran because one school in Iran might get bombed where they must say America do it where a lot of a picnic 15, 14 and some none dead in another 100 yard or 80 yard. Saying so he cannot come out and say the war is over. It would be stupid for anybody to believe that. Because remember, near Iran have prepared themselves for over 20 years. Saying, and Iran never, and like Iran did trouble nobody. And Iran start this thing. See? So, you can't talk me in my face and tell me say you nah play. You understand how you come back to me in my face and then after you back to me in my face you tell me say you nah play, you're done. I don't say it go. Me go one back in your face. You understand? So this are just logic. So I don't understand when I say the war is over. And then people in America feel it over and say them all get back to normal and Iran send some drone and not some busy mall and send suicide bomber in a train station and then busy mall and when they look whoop innocent people lost their life because Trump said the war over when Iran still a war. I don't understand.
Putin fears us. He doesn't fear. He has no fear of Europe whatsoever. He fears.
Stop talking this madness about Putin fear you. Fear America. Putin don't fear America. Because, remember, you know, at the same NATO today in a Ukraine a fight against Putin. And NATO is not only America. NATO is a combined country joined together and form NATO. So, Putin can't afraid of when time when I use NATO a fight against Putin. So and NATO are more than one country. So this is misleading information. I say, but Russia don't fear America, and the world know that because I know them want to get rid of Russia. We know it from a long time. We know geopolitics. We know what go on. We know a little bit about the geopolitics. So for me come out and make them a bold statement about Russia, this is madness.
The United States of America and the military that was built by me in the first term.
I think this guy is hallucinating because look here. Look here. Japan and Australia decline. US call to send ship to reopen Hamas. See there? So I don't understand what this guy talking about. Look. He still want help. Australia and Japan decline. See there. Australia and Japan decline. So I don't believe what this guy has say, brother. You can't believe this guy. See there. Look for yourself. Look for yourself. See there. See that? And I said, so what is this guy saying? He might look help. So I think say most of the things we might do and saying just I say it for the media. I just think that the media might talk for right now. You just make it feel like say America is this big. But we don't see and know say if him just talk with him say Russia afraid of America. If Russia did fear America, the regime in Russia that changed already. Because if Russia did afraid of America, you know, they would have invaded Russia already and changed the regime around there. What do you think? So where must it not make no sense? Where must it not make no sense? See? We can't find something else. We want to listen to the reason here.
Territory over the skies of Iraq for the United States military after 20 years of war? That's a hard one to swallow. I don't believe that. I don't know that there's too much friendly areas over the skies of Iraq for the United States military. Now, what the MAGA team did was feed to the public that the KC-135 strata tanker that went down and killed 6 U.S. service members went down over friendly territory over the skies of Iraq, a place where the United States military has been fighting a war over 20 years until Joe Biden ended that war. How did they come up with this stupid shit? People, look at what they're trying to feed you. You got to look at what they're trying to feed you. Where over the skies of Iraq you think is very friendly to United States military forces. If you've been in my home wiping out people for the last 20 years, you think I'm going to be nice to you? There's a lot of terrorists that are still in Iraq. A lot of terrorists are still in Iraq. Okay? They're not friendly to the United States. All types of terrorist groups. You know what I'm saying? They're not friendly. Oh, it went down over friendly skies. There's nowhere over Iraq is friendly to the United States military. You gotta be kidding me. Over 850 people killed in Lebanon. They died from Israeli strikes, Israeli missile strikes, Israeli drone strikes, all types of warheads that's coming from Israel into Lebanon. Now, what we do understand is that the Israelis vowed to put boots on the ground in Lebanon if they're not already there. You know what I'm saying? And in this 850 people that died in Lebanon, guess what? There are scores of healthcare workers involved in that number. Now check this out. Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense in the United States, recently said in a statement he is not taking quarters. What that means in the legal term is he is not taking prisoners of war.
Listen to this.
Exactly
what do you think that mean? What do you think that mean? Explain it, my brother. Explain it.
Made contradicts the United States military rules of engagement. You understand? That's a whole different thing. How can you be the Secretary of Defense for the United States and come out boldly and say you're not taking quarters? You're not taking prisoner of war. That violates everything that the United States stands for. And also violates international law, rules, and regulation. This is beyond crazy. How are people okay with this stupid shit? How can you not take quarters if a person in the middle of a warfare surrenders, hands in the air, and say, hey, I don't want to fight no more. All I want to do is surrender.
That means, even the citizens them over there, or anybody say, oh, them not, them done, them put up them white flag and say them surrender. The soldier them order is to kill, still eliminate them. The order is to still eliminate them, even if them surrender, still eliminate them. Hey, this guy can't come talk about this war is over here. I don't believe that for one bit. Because me not believe it either.
Hegseth said he's not taking quarters. What that means, he'll probably give them orders to prisoners of war. This is beyond madness. Get me out of here. Donald Trump is crying for help. He's crying for help because he cannot control the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump is crying to China, Japan, South Korea, and a lot of other countries, including Britain and France, to help him to secure the Strait of Hormuz. This war with Iran that Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump started has turned into a monster that they cannot control. You understand what I'm saying? They had no expectation that it would come to this. Now, with the amount of military ships and warplanes that the United States have in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, right? They still cannot manage or defeat the Iranians or take control of the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump is mad and furious about that. What does Donald Trump do? Donald Trump now attacks Clarke Island. That island that Iran owns that seems to be one of their top sources of oil, where they get oil from. You understand? So Donald Trump is bombing that island. Okay? He's crying for help. And
so I want to see how Jamaica can get caught up in this thing because Andrew gave over Jamaica to Trump. And America benefit a lot from Jamaica. Iran can say, oh, America benefit from Jamaica, you know. Whether with water for feed the AI, because I know say AI use a lot of fresh water. The AI system, you know, use a lot of fresh water. Jamaican most of it come from, you know, for supply for feed this AI system, you know. Saying, because we never know, say they use a whole heap of water. Jamaica it come from, you know. So Iran can get knowledge about that and say, alright, I'm going to disrupt on the AI system, you know, because we see Jamaica and I get a lot of water from the run this AI thing here. And just send a strike to Jamaica. Because I remember World War II did come to the Caribbean. He not no power, man. And I beg him now like one little puppy.
Asking other world leaders to come and help him to secure the strait so oil could flow to different parts of the world. But that's the same Donald Trump that a few weeks ago, right, told the world that Iran is being defeated. He's taken out all their strategic positions. Their Navy is decimated. Their Air Force, he took out everything. That's the same Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? But now he's crying for help. Remember,
magic.
Donald Trump said recently in a speech, in an interview, that the military service members from England, Norway, you know, the American allies, they weren't much of a help to him, or they weren't much of a help during the Afghanistan-Iraq campaign. Remember? Now, the same Donald Trump is calling for help from these allies. He said the allies weren't so much on the front line, and they were kind of off to the side, assisting in the Afghanistan-Iraq war. So now you see that Donald Trump words are coming back to haunt Donald Trump.
Him.
You understand? Yes. He cried victory too soon, and he had no idea that this war would take this turn. And look, based off experience and my own opinion and estimation, this war will not end anytime soon. Remember, the Iranian leaders, they vowed to avenge the deaths of the Iranians. They vowed that, okay? And Donald Trump is lying again. Not only is he crying for help, he's lying because he said that Iran is ready to make a deal.
And Sergeant Magic,
how can
a whole heap of fresh water that thing he use, you know, whole heap of fresh water I take to do that, you know. And the seawater, the fresh water, whole heap of it, to keep it cool, that thing there, you know, for cool it, you know. And most of the water that come from Jamaica. That is why you see them lock off enough for the river them. One of the things enough for the river them dry up and one of the things, and the water send way go cool these AI things. That is why enough for the water source not said water place in Jamaica cut off, then divert it. And I send it go for cool long the internet system where in America.
Person be ready to make a deal when they're not even appearing publicly? Iran top leader, right, is not appearing publicly. There's no communication between the top leader of Iran and Donald Trump.
Tell them,
and he says they're ready to make a deal. No matter how Donald Trump sway this thing or push back or go around, it's obviously clear to the world that they're at loggerheads and I have no idea what they're doing. So now they're calling to just put together an armada of ships made up from different countries, France, Great Britain, South Korea. He's even calling for help from China and Japan and all these other countries, and think they could just go to the Strait of Hormuz with an armada of ships and just take control from Iran. Let me tell you something. This is going to be devastating. Now, there's still other ships from different companies that are stuck down in the Persian Gulf, right? They cannot go through the strait. They just can't. So private companies and commercial ship that ships oil and all different stuff like that, a lot of them are packed up in the Gulf, hankered down. They cannot go nowhere. And if I were them, I would just turn around and go back to your country. That's what I would do, because you're in a very volatile and dangerous waters down there in the Persian Gulf. At any point in time, a missile, a rocket, anything could come from anywhere and hit your ship, hit your vessel. You get what I'm saying? And nobody will know who did it. Okay? It's a war zone, a very extremely dangerous place to be. What happens in war zones? Nobody knows anything. It's just whatever. And that's what's going on. And not to mention the economic impact it's having on places like UAE and Dubai, where you can see now that airports are empty. You understand? Completely empty. People are flying out and just gone. Even local people from those parts of the world are leaving the countries. That's how dangerous it is, okay? Because the bombing campaign continues, okay? So there you go. This war, I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In no time soon. Believe no man, in no time soon. Saying, I'll go back, before I go back in Jamaica, take a look at Gillette Honest again. I'm going to take a good look at Gillette Honest again. On a screenshot and use it. I'm going to take a good look at Gillette Honest. See me, David? Yeah, that is Gillette Honest. Look upon her. This is size 13 to all who don't know. And if you don't know who is size 13, this is Dirty Bunger, Bigfoot, Kankibine. Yeah, man. Dirty Bunger, Bigfoot, Kankibine. Yeah, man. Yeah. If you don't know who that, I'm of. What should I? I want to know who this is. Andrew and Feel Bad. Now Nigel Clarke. Yeah, the Dirty Bungo crew. I hold up of them having I'm loaded, man. Hey, man, I tell us out of door cold like wow. Out of door cold plus tax. Alright. Westmoreland, may I come that side?
Mothers of Westmoreland, Jamaica, I come to warn you. You're having your daughters play the harlot. You're having your daughters putting Highland powders between their legs. You have their men name and altars and all of these things that you have been doing. This is a warning. The Lord is giving you 7 days to repent. You will know yourself. And I'm not going to say much, but if you don't repent after the...
But, Tapia. What the lady say? The mother them in a Westmoreland. I met them daughter rub aisle beside of them private part. So any man enter, get trapped. What is not this? So when Asha said them are going to run it till it red, I this did mean? Because if they want trap, a man private at them vagina, they now run red. Mothers in a Westmoreland, we are going to data island powder to put on them private party type. This chap man right there. I'm gonna stop it, not my word. Now listen this, it's serious.
The 7 day. Whatever happened to your family, do not cry. Because the Lord has seen your iniquities. And He's going to visit your house. What will it be? Will it be that you're going to bury your...
This is not looking good on a Jamaican girl, you know. And me say, my general, talk overall Jamaican girl, because a lot of the Jamaican girl them have the gay, they with them boyfriend are gay. So a lot of the Jamaican girl now walk up and down with some shit up front. Because them man have a boyfriend. So then them enough of the girl them in an open relationship. Them man with them David live a house with have an ex-boyfriend and them a share time. And I hope a disease a travel around that type of way there, you know. Because the man I go there with him man and then come back one day with him look a girlfriend them I use as cover up. And then the girl them I put a juju at them private part. So you have a skeptic when you come to Jamaica. If you go to Jamaica, say you go look one wife, you have a skeptic now. Jamaica change. Fear them people them in the diaspora. We are planning for go to Jamaica go look one wife. Jamaica change, so be careful. Be careful. And you can't end up put on shit up front. Like the girl Annie, where one gay becoming new baby father. Into in baby father, Annie, baby father is a transgender, not bisexual. Have a boyfriend, but him still breed Annie. So Annie I go have one picnic for one gay. That deep, you know. But you deceive Annie. Why that deep, you know? You see the girl I look too much social media couple. They now do the thing like before. The way how it used to happen before. Then just see somebody go on good on social media and just automatically say they want to get in a relationship with that person there. And then I said end up. Who not dead gone through the black market on the human trafficking ring. Who like then start do things on new type of way. And it not go good. So the woman them in a Westmoreland, the mother them, they are going to daughter aisle for rubber them private part. Through no one tie the people them boy picnic. It a go ready as a
child, your grandchildren, or somebody for you because of your own iniquity. The Lord is seeing the hell, the powder, the altars, the witchcraft. There are so many things that is planted in the river, in graves, trees, the hurt, Westmoreland. You haven't been hit yet. Imagine you are hit and you go down worse than Port Royal did. Imagine you have your children playing the harlot. All I have to say, in 7 days, if you do not lay down your witchcraft, if you do not burn the altars.
Is it true me dey run for a good while now? And from my little youth. Then all this talk about in the last days. And the things that they used to describe say you go see it take place in the last days. In the revolution time. And it me see it happen now. See if one of the things say whatever Donald Trump want come and talk, this way of doing business as on see it will go change. It's going to change. This is the last and this era where after COVID come lockdown the world, you know, so no one go back to normal. They say this normal one I used to. And the last I hit on the depend. And who can't see say they on the depend the last of the normal one you know beg for from after COVID, you get trapped for the next 400 years. And I see people them who wake up to the matrix, them going to be a threat to their agenda. You want to think of what happen. The universe is going to make them become like invisible. Them are going to die here, but them not going to die here. So whatever is going to happen, it's going to pass them by because them understand the time where them are living at. But continue.
Tear down the things that you have. If you do not go back to the Hobia man and Hobia woman place, remove the men that you plant on there. Death will be in your family and you will have no one to blame because what you sow is what you reap. Woman of Westmoreland, you have your children playing the harlot. And these young ladies know what they're doing because they're listening to their parents. And they're putting hiles between their legs, rubbing their face with this, taking baths, doing rituals. So they can tie people, husband upon them, tie people to help them through this and help them through that. Work for what you want. Learn to be ambitious. Stop tying people, husband, stop tying man upon you. Because you can't work for what you want. Witchcraft will not get you anywhere. And in 7 days, if you have not done what you're told, prepare to bury somebody from your family. Because your iniquity has been caught up to you, and the pit that you have been digging for years, you are about to fall in that very pit. Mothers of West.
So the little girl them brave too. To make them mother give them oil from other place rubs so close to them vagina. Eh? So them a girl now I walk with dopey on them foot. Because anything they rub on them foot they have some form of spiritual thing in it, you know. So a dead spirit, the girl them a walk with dead spirit on them foot. In the form of oil. So any man passes or pass through the burying ground. Blood clot. Mother in Westmoreland, if you don't reverse the curse, water can wash away both house them. And wash it all of the charm and all of the sin them on a bury all about over the place. You don't have to just move your answer. Because the next one, this other hurricane will come with no doctor in the country. Blood clot and a try go look back for you look how first time all people them know bush medicine. You see, first time people them know some bush medicine. Yeah, cause when I look at you to grow up, you see if my head hurt me, my grandmother just send me go to the flowers tree go pick one flowers leaf. And tie it on my head. And my headache gone. First time my head hurt me, and a pill me get. My grandmother send me go pick one leaf off a flowers tree. And tie it up, use kerchief and tie it on my head. And you feel like say a Panadol and Fenzik take. Headache gone. So me from around them time, one time, my grandmother used bush and heal me. Me is not a pill baby. Me is a home remedy baby. My grandmother make all and look home remedy them. Yeah. And when time anything you know is bush. If you go pick and you know the bush. So me from around at that time there. So you see people in Westmoreland now where I put dead dopey and no look at that a private part. We tie down people boy putting it on the data front. Hey!
Merlan, you know yourself. That being said, God bless you all.
May God go with you no because I can't come. I'm not going to take up a dopey off on the data front. I'm a matter of fact, you see. The next video I'm going to play. And this is what a lot of people in the diaspora are saying right now. Because a lot of people in the diaspora really want to return back to Jamaica. If you can chill. A lot of people have enough in the foreign country. And really want to come to Jamaica. Come retire. But without good road and good healthcare system and good school safety, a lot of people are thinking twice, you know. But a lot of people really want to go back to Jamaica right now, you know. Two what happen around the world, you know. I don't know if you don't know, you know. But listen what I generally say.
Just cut ties with Cuban doctors and nurses. But did anyone explain what does that mean for the Jamaican diaspora? Let's have a real conversation here. For years, many of us in the diaspora have been thinking about moving back to Jamaica, retiring, investing, building, reconnecting with the land that built us. But one of the biggest concerns we hear all the time is healthcare. Now we are hearing that Jamaica has ended its arrangement with Cuban doctors and nurses. So here is a fair question to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade and the Ministry of Health and Wellness, Jamaica. And people, I want you to share this message because I want them to hear it. What percentage of Jamaica's healthcare workforce did those Cuban medical professionals represent? And now that they are gone, what does the healthcare system look like moving forward? This question is not for a political debate. This question is for the Jamaican diaspora, the people who are abroad who are seriously thinking about returning home. Because if healthcare was already one of the biggest challenges before, what should we expect now? Will there be shortages? Will services slow down? Or is there a new plan already in place to replace those doctors and nurses? The diaspora deserves clarity, not rumors, not speculation, clarity. So respectfully, we are asking the government of Jamaica, give the diaspora a full...
The boss say, tough turning on the street to ask people about social media. So they not have no intention to replace the doctor them when they take out of the country. They might ask about social media because through they know so they not going to replace no doctor and people are complaining and people are dead. They want to see if they can get the control of the social media space for now. So when time people start show the real thing will happen in the country, then can block it from outside eye. That is why Tufton in the street asks about social media. But Tufton go and ask your mama about social media. Here?
Normal explanation. Because if you want people to come home, invest, retire and build the country, they must understand what they are coming back to. If Jamaica wants the diaspora to come home, then Jamaica must first...
Well, Andrew want you know. Andrew want the diaspora them to come buy them friend gated community house so them build up on our land. Or him and Juliet Wellness bill, take our land and sell it to these people and then build up them gated community. And then want the diaspora them to come buy, you know. Because then they on a land that Juliet, I remember Juliet a real estate developer, you know. So Andrew Wellness and Juliet Wellness in our business. So they're not really busy with the rest of Jamaica, you know. The only response to the gated community. But let me tell you this, the gated community don't safe. Barbara Gill is a witness. Say gated community in Jamaica don't make a difference. We don't want to live in a gated community. I want to live in a community when I have no gate. It don't make a difference. Because they go kill Barbara Gill in our gated community home. So whether your community have no gate panny or have gate panny, it doesn't make a difference. We continue.
Tell the diaspora the truth about the state of healthcare going forward. Peter Gracie, and I'm out. Love you. Peace.
So, this man living in the diaspora and him have raise a valid point. Very valid point, but I want to take a listen to this.
In Spanish Town, St. Catherine is struggling to cope without a father and a son who have been missing for almost 3 weeks. The top-level police investigation now spans 3 different police divisions. Jamila Maitland explains.
What was supposed to be a regular workday for 48-year-old Tyburn Harris and his 17-year-old son, Tishawn Harris, has turned into a nightmare for his family, as the duo did not return home. They were last seen on February 24 on their way to Kingston, where Mr. Harris worked as a contractor, making, fixing and installing windows for clients. But since that morning,
all efforts to make contact has been futile.
His partner became concerned after several failed routine check-ins. The family then alerted the police. Residents of Shelter Rock in Spanish Town refer to Mr. Harris as the window man, who was always helping the youth.
You look at his status and you know who he is. He's a...
Favor Williams are the best you ever look in your life and I may do it. The feel-bad finance minister named Feel-Bad Williams. I the neatest you ever look in her life. All the way time I major sir. Favor. Next time you go to Parliament, you link document TV when I dress you. Here, Favor Williams, look how I dress, look how you look nice. I nicest you ever look in your life. Andrew, are the best you ever look in your life when me say you go back to school. Because you Nigel Clarke and Favor Williams need to go back to school. Because Nigel Clarke sit down and make Andrew Jones fuck up the country. And then he run off. And gone. I want to take a picture of it. I the nicest Favor Williams ever look. Only one time me just her. She look good. Look at Favor Williams. Bottom man look cock up. Favor me give you look a bumper. What you don't have. I hope your husband appreciate it. Only hope your husband appreciates me give look a bumper. Cause down a turkey me care favor go, you know. A turkey me care go. Look for a big nose. So you see for Andrew go to school, he knows big. For watch him. At lunchtime, I think about, you know. Watch him fucker. All in my mind at just lunchtime. I go and build something for them. I go and build something for them tomorrow, Black Beauty. I have a blood clot apathy. Black Beauty. Anything at all I want it to create for me to create. So I create this. And show Andrew only saying still don't go back to school. Because him a was. Dirty bungo was government. The dirty bungo was government. We can't protect the citizen. We have the police that kill the citizens them in our country. Have police that kill the citizens them in our country. He must charge with treason. He can't stay there. I want to know which big man get rid of this contractor we build aluminum window. Which big man want the work in a Spanish Town and Kingston to take over the window business so no kidnap the boss and his son, the contractor and his son, and delete him? I don't understand. But look at these coal pitney here. Both them want to run the country. Look at these three school picnic want to run the country. And the labor right them alright with school picnic around the country. Them are blood clot. School picnic. Be a marble. And elastic. Andrew and Nigel Clarke play in the classroom at the time. And as then go and teacher come out of the class and start their lunch. You see Faber Williams? I don't know, he just love itch up with boy. Anyway man then go itch up. See him there? Faber Williams. Anyway man then itch up. Watch him. When you see girl then so neat and don't have no bag, we call them pretty dunce at school. They always go up on corner. They always go up on ends. Before they go to school, they go up on ends. When they see them look like this. Because they want to make sure so they carry a neat look. So they want to go to rangs. What if you know what I say? You see favor there now? Rangs favor with my pray for God do, you know. Rangs. I tell you now, rangs favor with my pray for God do. Andrew and Nigel Clarke now can't wait. For teacher come out of the class and then pull and look at lunch kit and stand and then look at bread and sugar and water. This is when Andrew live at 56 Cumberland Road. You understand? When Andrew live at 56 Cumberland Road, this is the time. We continue.
Hardworking person who shows everything he does he's proud of. It doesn't matter how small a job is that he has done. Once you look at his status, you know that he's proud of the work he's done.
Open it now.
His son recently joined him in the business, and like any proud father, he boasted about his work.
Alright, shut it.
In an emotional plea, his mother, 79-year-old Janet Harris, begged for their safe return.
Wherever they are, I'm begging and pleading for anyone knowing their whereabouts, please bring them back. They have parents also, so think about themselves.
Sometimes when I see some things that just happen, you know, some window company, you know, want to get them out of the picture, you know, because they want to control the work in the surrounding area, you know. Me never say, and I must that happening, you know, but it is a possibility things like this can happen. Some big window company, you know, we do them aluminum window there. This virgin would have build him thing from the ground up. I have a lot of customer because him do a good job and him reliable. So him build a nice strong fan base where him build a local company for himself. His son end up joining company, so the system in Jamaica gonna let you know Chinese people or some investor we want to invest in this aluminum window business because it use nothing in the country, so it is a business where if you do them aluminum window and you're reliable and you're on time, you will get a lot of job because a lot of people are build and people not start build house and put in this type of window. So it's a big money business. So it could be a possibility say some of them some window company in a town put a hit for him and get him out of the picture. Then start offer them service. Start drop off them car, that's some local place. Start drop do them. You know, I don't know how we just have speculate.
J News understands that Mr. Harris's car was found in Bull Bay, St. Andrew. Head of the Kingston Eastern Police, Superintendent Michelle Campbell, directed us to the St. Catherine North Police, who are leading the investigation.
On February 26, the motor car was discovered abandoned in the Bull Bay area of Kingston.
Don't listen nothing with them a blood clot drunk and say, see? Man tell Andrew to go suck out his mama. And police go find him under him bed, can't go station saying if you go apologize. Andrew say you can't hide. Andrew say he know how to find you. Andrew say he know how to find you. A week I know these people mister and then can't find them. Don't listen to them when them a chat. Here?
Kingston East. It was searched and subsequently taken to the police station where it was processed for DNA. And
Senior Superintendent Hopton Nicholson says after several searches, they have not been able to find the father and son.
The investigation took police officers to a heavily vegetated area.
So they can't find the man and his son, the contractor man and his son.
It is not easy
and
to
find who you want to find.
But
just like when time, then the system send them and go take with Daniela Road to school and kill her. Then come out and say Jamaica I now work. So Jamaica I work sometime. When Jamaica we only work for them. Then program if we work when they want it to work.
Done as much as we could. We conduct several searches. We have received information of 2 locations in the St. Catherine South. We collaborated with our colleagues in St. Catherine South.
It's why the family is appealing for assistance, this time from the public. They're praying for the best, but bracing for the worst. Above all, they want closure.
Never in a million years would I imagine that my family would be going through something like this. And I feel like if it was tears alone, I could bring them back. They would be here because I can't sleep at night. I try to sleep and I wake up crying because I become so overwhelmed with emotions taking over because I don't know where my brother and my nephew.
It's sad, you know. Andrew can't find nobody will get missed and take away, you know. But people tell him to go suck him and find them. Go and apologize. You ever seen nothing like this before? See the police them good for do ya. I'm gonna take a look upon this.
Feel like say yo, the government assign a specific group of police in Jamaica.
Oh, no, listen to this. Wanna look upon them a bumbo clad dirty police.
Just come to fuck your road anytime them feel like and just behave like a waste man. Because majority of them are waste man, you know. Like no joke. The things that when they do we just can't understand, you know. Before 7 o'clock in the morning, you are going at the people in barber shop. I thought about say school people them pick it up and go on to school. What time school call?
So give them a chance to chill, man.
Alright. They look up in them at school, saying. So then wake up early for go to barber shop for go get a trim. Because maybe they don't get no money for over the weekend from them parents because time hard though. So them parents will say, just go early and trim, then you go to school. Them a look so good police now and going to the barber shop. Want to take out the pitney them out of school. I don't understand them. They don't have nothing to do, you know. Them police have nothing to do, man. They want something to do, you know. They really want something to do. Them are police in Jamaica. I don't think like.
How long you can take some? We're not telling no lie about this. You don't care to do, you know, this is better.
Make them move and go suck up them, mama.
Come early. Any of them come later, that's what you just
You can't tell the youth them when to go trim. It's not them parents. And no matter if you don't see them at one rum bar, you don't see them at one game shop, you see them getting themselves in a good attire for go to school, isn't it? When they go to school and they here too long, teacher wants to send them out of class. Saying? And them look at police so early then go drink their rum and junk. And I get problem. Look how early them a blood clot dirty police that go drink their rum and come up a road and get problem. They don't see they want something to do. They want somebody to give them two now look clicking at them back. So I call them turn them back. You know, it's electric wire. Just crawl up and whap them in them back and just hide. You know them way there? Just whap them in them back and just hide. And make the barber continue trim. You know them way there? That's them have a cratchy. You know the about there? When time I went and go stung in the van, them have to ease up them back off his seat. Them back on a fire.
And people that work past up there, the youth them are going to school and like say they have their money like say. I think they do. They take a little money and go to school. But we have to move and keep on moving. I have seen nobody move. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
When I go on like gonna care about school picking enough for the police and fuck off a school girl there. No for the police and a school woman and them woman school picnic and then girlfriend. School picnic and then girlfriend. Enough police. A school picnic and then girlfriend. School picnic then they with. I'm not going to let them have somebody.
Student in the shop. 5 students in the shop. And 3 barber. Nobody's not giving any trouble. And this is a business place. This is a business place. We're in understand? I hear something school called that is 7:23 now.
Tell the police them say they never drink no rum so early and go
people want to stay on the live and watch this, you know, because anyhow this officer took up my customer out my chair.
I work and the youth them go to school. So basically, you know, the police are hold up them time, you know. The police go to so and hold up them time. Some of these police, me say, electric wire they want in them back. Electric wire and hide. You know them way there? Just make sure you take off the rubber part off the electric wire. Only part of your hole. If you have the rubber, you just wrap it around your hand. That means that when you wet them, you not slide out, you not come out there. When you wet them in them back, like when I say you wet them in them back, you know, then can't rest back in the jeep for the station. Now if you catch on the local front part of the seat, then can't rest back. I have the elbow brace up them back off of the seat. If they lean back them back on a fire. You know, one piece of electric wire. When you wet in them back figure fire. You know if it's a smoke come from your shirt and in a light. They want cratchy and can't with like a beard and can't beard them back. You know if you cut you know. But to the liquid they get, I went down the cold water touch it'll burn them like a cut. So then we know so when they come on road, they not for go around and make trouble. They for do the work when they get paid for do. Not for come and create problem. Because a problem they might create. When they create problem, electric wire and them blood clot. We not no gun or machete no cause we not no alarm. But a piece of electric wire have one good doll 2 foot. Different from the part when you wrap up for the hanger. 2 foot. Yeah man. And one time I no give them 1 in them back. They don't want 2. Then if just run when you wet them, then if you run out of the then if you turn idiot, run out of the bumbo clot barber shop. Run past all them jeep. You know then tap a lick there, then turn idiot, then run off and forget to them park up right there so. Yeah man, cause they want something to do. So give them some running to do in the morning. When they run gas station. Run gas station and so they squad the vehicle. Wait them a lick, make them run gas station left the vehicle and the squad have to come feed.
Who you for tell them that? Pussy
fucking
you need to
bright.
different work.
Them for go do different work,
yeah,
yes.
but the spies on the police boy on the door have nothing
then
to
sick
do.
them up, my G.
Before 7 o'clock a morning, you and the people in barber shop I take up school picnic. The man them there hustle make for them money and you gonna stop him and them for make for them food that type of picnic for come out and go to school. What time school call? Are you ready them?
What's it?
People here see yourself like how we are working and we are doing. We have license, we have everything. People,
so I don't Mr. If they are police I want something for do. Me say one time I do security work and I come into the security work at Jamaica, you know. And you saw a police, you know, like them police ever get trouble, you know. So you used to trouble get the taxi man trouble. So the taxi man and him catch up and start cause. So the taxi man and say, "True, you have a gun, make you go and say, you know. Make you put on your gun and come fight me face to face." And I tell you say, the policeman do it. Cause they want Monday morning too, you know. And the brethren run robot. And him a park up at the supermarket and him not for park this. So I say, can I put in your gun and make me a fight face to face? And the policeman do it. Bumbo clot, I would tell him to do it. The taxi man, I want to look at taxi man, you know, him got a finger, you know. You know, finger. And man tells a finger, give man some blood clot fist. All the helmet drop off my head, you know. Finger give man some fist. Hey, the taxi stand mash up a man, you know. And he can't lock him up, no can fight like him, so fist out, you know. Because he want to say him bad, you know. Taxi man that kill him with fist, or the helmet hopper, the helmet that the same hat like this, a man ride. Because the bridging wear, and helmet hat like this and wear. The policeman. And helmet hat like this in wear. And when she said taxi man give him some blood clot fist him on the morning, all the hat drop off my head. And he load them, you know. He say if taxi man beat him, he load them and then load this up. He must load them. The taxi man give him some blood clot fist him on the morning. He say town mash up. Anybody who know my vice member today, I don't want to give so much information, but if you know me personally, you must know the Monday morning when I attack. When finger beat up McDermott. McDermott get some blood clot thump. The helmet drop off my head. So them a police and now want somebody to kill him, one light wire in them back. Just 2 foot to have. And the next feature prop up as I'm gonna lick them. Then if you run for the Jeep gas station and make them squad there for go feet. And when they got station then can't sit down. Lick a burn them all for weeks, days. All them shirt them free to take off of them back. Then type of lick them man. Look at the man them place decent and clean. Look at the man, look
People on the swag and not even 8 o'clock yet. I will come out 6 o'clock a morning time country.
They make sure come out early for the youth them can get them trim for car school. Hey, Jamaican police then train only for target police, taxi man, and the people them the hustler, the ordinary Jamaican who are trying to make a living. And if for that them pick, you know, them are in a problem in no car. Enough of them, you know, it's enough of them. They forget rat pies in a flower road, you know. Then look at fried flower, then use love by on a roadside. Then look at night person, then love by. People fry out some special fried dumpling for police. Special blood clot fried dumpling. When time police come order, and you just know which dumpling to give them. Yeah, man. Just make sure so when they order. Remember, sometimes we don't have to do it discreet. Yeah, man. Some of them are police, man. For name rat pies in a dumpling. Because they not suit on purpose, you know. They don't have no suit on bumbuck purpose, man. When you look at this, you know. FBI 1, Iran may use secret boat to send drone to California and Trump attack about war over. When you look at this, see it there. FBI 1's Iran may use secret boat to send drone to California. You see that? You see that? So how Trump come out to come talk about war or which one I war over in our head? And this is everybody that turn them back. Then if you just release Jeffrey Epstein file now. Because the war was a distraction from the file. And when you say the war get out of hand, Trump can't control it. So we need to see what go on with the Jeffrey Epstein file, not true? At time for we see what go on with the file. See there? FBI 1, you know. So they have when you see them put out something like this, they have information that this will happen. But they don't know when and where. So I'm sure you say Jamaican for fret. And this is why. Every day.
Well, Prime Minister Andrew Holmes, welcome to Jerusalem. It's good to see you. And
Jamaica for fret.
I think this is the first visit ever by a Prime Minister of Jamaica to Israel. So it has a double significance.
Jamaica for fret. This is
Our
why.
relations are always friendly. We appreciate the fact that you didn't join the recent vote against Israel, absurd vote in UNESCO. But quite beyond that, we're talking about extending our cooperation. We just did for just a brief.
When you see Jamaica and go tie up in a.
See all the potential for cooperation in a variety of fields that relate to economy, to security, to technology, and this is something that we eagerly are interested in doing with you. There is a natural affinity between us. We're both democracies. We each have our own challenges, but we flourish under challenge, and we'll be able, to, I think, to provide a better future for our people if we cooperate.
Andrew think for go link with this man, you have to know the type of character and be,
You also invited me to come.
When you say bumbo clot, dirty bungle thief in blood clot, Andrew Holness, go link with this man. It's showing character and the type of person when be. Andrew is not but a dog shit and a Timberland bottom. Dirty bungle dog shit. The one you have to lick up and stone for you drop out. Hard up on the crack in the Timberland bottom. When you see a leader go link with a blood clot junker like this over Israel, you have to know say the Prime Minister is a dog shit. The one on a Timberland bottom we have to knock out.
Every time I listen to this blogger, you made me laugh and cry.
And I intend to do that in the sometime in the future. But I want to tell you how much we appreciate the fact that you're here, and I look forward to our discussion.
Andrew go set up the Jamaican people life when he go link with this a blood clot terrorist, the devil from hell. The man who bomb basic school, bomb church, bomb anywhere in bomb, he just bomb. The man who bomb without regards.
I see my look at now from Japan and...
The man who bomb without regards. Nobody know if blood clot help Israel. They make Israel blood clot go down. Because I want to look at blood clot bogus country where just farm just come about just the other day. I want to run the world. I look at blood clot bogus country. We then create and want to run a blood clot place. If it destroy and come off of the map and they go back to normal, me say I want bogus country where just how much years since Israel create? And not a real country. Israel is not a real blood clot country. Israel is not a real country. There's some blood clot terrorists they have down there. Blue bomb clot terrorists. Israel is not a real country. Be a fucker then go on. How much innocent people life then take?
Alright, nobody talk all them something.
They know the truth. I'm going to give a fuck about Israel. We're not no name no Israel. No create a bogus country and give problem in the world too.
Inside and out. So, expert speaker, this report, it's a lot.
Let's just say it's got more twists and turns than a pretzel factory.
Right. For those of us who don't speak fluent financial regulations, what exactly does Jamaica's Integrity Commission DO, and why are they looking into the Prime Minister?
Okay, so in Jamaica, they're big on financial transparency, especially for public officials. Think of the Integrity Commission as like financial watchdogs. They make sure people in power aren't secretly lining their pockets, right? A big part of that is something called statutory declarations.
Statutory declarations. Sounds kind of official.
Basically, they're like super detailed financial statements, way more thorough than your average tax return. And the Prime Minister, he has to disclose everything. Assets, debts, gifts, you name it. Anything of value for him, his wife, his kids. And we're not just talking Jamaican bank accounts, we're talking worldwide holdings, the whole shebang.
Okay, so what'd they find with Mr. Holness? Did he, forget where he stashed a couple $1 million?
It's a bit more complicated than that. The report flagged some big discrepancies in his declarations, specifically from back in 2021. He filed one version, then updated it, then added an addendum, and each time more bank accounts just kind of appeared, like some first global bank accounts he initially forgot about.
Forgot? Who forgets they have a bank account, let alone multiple accounts with a lot of activity?
Right. Even the commission says it's hard to
make it
believe,
in a black
especially when you
beauty.
look at the
I'm
amounts
creative,
involved.
you know.
We're not talking about spare change here.
So how much are we talking about?
make it.
They dance around the exact figures
No,
for now, but they
Apple make
mention
create
big
anything show, you know.
transactions, transfers,
Can't make all a
enough
move
to
if
raise some
more.
eyebrows.
But just want on
for sure.
storyline.
Okay, so we've got missing bank accounts, big transactions. Is that enough to launch a whole investigation? What's the Integrity Commission saying about all this?
Even this,
They're
I mean,
being
make it, you know.
cautious, but you can tell something seems off to them. They say maybe, just maybe, he genuinely overlooked those accounts, especially since the activity wasn't huge. But CTT, and it's a big but, even if it was an honest mistake, it's still a breach of the Integrity Commission Act. That's their rule book. You can't just forget about assets when you're in his position.
It's kind of giving the dog ate my homework vibes, but with millions of dollars instead of algebra.
Exactly. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Remember those shell companies you mentioned earlier?
Oh yeah, the ones that sound like they belong in a spy movie.
Well, get ready for a plot twist, because this is where we start following the money, and it gets interesting. We've got Imperium Investments Holdings Limited, supposedly Mr. Holness's holding company, which isn't necessarily unusual on its own, but then there's Positive Media Solutions Limited and Estate Bridge Development Limited. And there are millions of dollars flowing between these three, and it's not adding up.
Okay, what kind of not adding up are we talking about?
So Mr. Holness claims Imperium, his holding company, funds Positive Media, which does media production, events, that sort of thing. Makes sense so far, right? But here's the catch. The report found that Positive Media actually put a whopping $51 million BSCK into Imperium.
Hold on. If Imperium is funding Positive Media, why is money going back the other way? That seems counterintuitive.
Right, and then there's Estate Bridge, the real estate company. They got a bunch of money from Imperium, but they're also making deals with government agencies, specifically the Housing Agency of Jamaica and the Urban Development Corporation.
Wait, so the company Mr. Holness indirectly owns through Imperium is doing business with government agencies that he, as Prime Minister, oversees.
You got it.
This is less spy thriller and more political drama now, and we're just getting started. Okay, so we've got potential conflicts of interest, millions of dollars flying between these companies with questionable connections to the Prime Minister. My head's spinning. But wait, there's more, right?
Oh, there's always more. Remember those nil tax returns we mentioned? Yeah, those are back to haunt us.
Nil tax returns. That doesn't exactly scream above board, does it?
Yeah.
Remind us what the issue is there.
So despite handling millions, both the Estate Bridge and Positive Media claim they made absolutely no money in 2021 and 2022. Zero. Zilch.
I'm no tax expert, but that's hard to believe.
Right. It's more than a little suspicious, especially given their industries. Real estate, media production, events, those usually generate revenue. The Integrity Commission calls it a significant concern, and they're not wrong.
It sounds like potential tax evasion.
Exactly. And get this, Green Emerald Trading Limited, the company that supposedly loaned Positive Media a bunch of money, they also filed nil tax returns.
Hold on, back up. Green Emerald, who are they and what loan are we talking about?
Another piece of this puzzle. According to the report, Green Emerald gave Positive Media over $20 million in loans between 2021 and 2022.
Okay, first of all, how does a company with nil income loan out $20 million? And second, if Imperium is funding Positive Media, why are they taking out huge loans in the first place?
Those are the million-dollar questions. Unfortunately, the report doesn't have all the answers. That's why the Integrity Commission wants the Financial Investigations Division, the FID, to take a closer look. They think there's more to this story.
This is like a financial hall of mirrors. Every time you turn around, there's another reflection that doesn't quite make sense.
Tell me about it, and we're not done yet. Remember that whole thing about the $94,000 bond in Mr. Holness's initial declaration?
Don't not forget, that's what kicked off this whole deep dive into Jamaican high finance.
Well, turns out there's more to that bond than meets the eye. The Integrity Commission did some digging following the money trail, and it led them to Stocks and Securities Limited, NCB Capital Markets, and a company called AdMat Incorporated, another one connected to Mr. Holness.
Wait, another company? Are we keeping track of all these deep divers if you're playing a drinking game at home? Just kidding, don't do that. You need a clear head for this. But seriously, tell me more about this bond mystery.
So the report initially suggested there were discrepancies in how Mr. Holness acquired the bond, where the money came from. Then Mr. Holness claims there was an error, the bond wasn't fully his, and that it had been cashed out anyway. But get this, NCBCM, the financial institution, contradicts part of that. They claim there was an initial error in the paperwork, but it was later corrected at Mr. Holness's request. And guess where the bond proceeds ended up? Imperium.
So A bond initially reported as Mr. Holness's personal investment might have been bought with funds from a company linked to him, and then the money ended up in his holding company.
You got it.
That's some financial maneuvering.
And remember, this isn't just about one bond. It's about the pattern, a disregard for transparency, blurring the lines between personal and company finances.
It makes you wonder what else is hiding. So with all this, did Mr. Holness actually acquire any of this wealth illegally?
That's the million-dollar question, and the report doesn't give us a definite answer. They say there are still some missing pieces.
Missing pieces like what?
Well, they couldn't get their hands on all of Mr. Holness's bank statements, particularly for his foreign accounts. And when they asked for a more detailed breakdown of his income and expenses, he basically said, what you see in the declarations is what you get.
He refused to give more detail. That's a bold strategy.
Right. Especially since those declarations are just a snapshot, not the whole picture. It's like trying to understand a movie from a couple of random frames.
So how can they figure out these unexplained millions without the full picture?
Exactly. And this is where it gets really interesting. Remember how we talked about all that money moving between those companies? Well, the Integrity Commission brought in independent forensic accountants to untangle it all. And what they found is something else.
Don't leave me hanging. What did the forensic guys find?
Well, the forensic guys, they had even more financial records than the commission, and they found a total of over $473 million in deposits across all the accounts they looked at.
$473 million.
Yeah.
That's almost $500 million.
It's a lot. And here's the kicker. They found a massive difference between what Imperium reported in their own WN books and what the bank records showed. Specifically, over $72 million was transferred from Positive Media to Imperium, but there's no record of it in Imperium's financial statements.
Wait, Positive Media put $72 million into Imperium and there's no paperwork. That's not great.
Right, and it makes you wonder about the accuracy of everything Mr. Holness has told the Integrity Commission.
So what happens now? What's the verdict?
Well, they admit they don't have all the answers, but they're not letting Mr. Holness off the hook. They're recommending the whole case goes to the FID for a full investigation.
So they're calling in the big guns.
Basically. And they're also going after those nil tax returns. They're recommending that the tax folks launch a separate investigation into those.
About time someone did.
The commission is basically saying that if those companies were making money, which it seems like they were, they should have reported it.
So we're talking potential tax fraud charges on top of everything else.
Potentially, yes. They leave it up to the tax authorities to get to the bottom of it.
This is like a legal thriller. But one thing I'm not clear on. We've talked about breaches of the Integrity Commission Act, potential tax fraud.
Yeah.
But what about illicit enrichment? Do they actually accuse Mr. Holness of that?
Ah, the big question. Not directly, but they get close. They say because of all the missing information, they couldn't do a complete analysis. But.
There's always a but.
Always. They say there are enough red flags to raise serious questions about where his wealth came from.
So they're saying there's a good chance some of it was acquired. Shadily.
That's the implication, yes. And this is where Jamaican law gets interesting. They have this thing called a reverse burden when it comes to illicit enrichment.
Reverse burden? That sounds complicated.
It's not too bad. Usually it's innocent until proven guilty, right? Well, with illicit enrichment, it's flipped. The prosecution just has to show that you have more money than you should based on your income. Then it's your job to prove you got it legally.
So it's like, okay, you've got a yacht, but you make minimum wage. Explain that.
Exactly. And in this case, the Integrity Commission thinks Mr. Holness hasn't adequately explained his wealth, so they think the FID needs to investigate.
This is serious stuff. So what does this all mean for Mr. Holness? What are the potential consequences?
We could be talking criminal charges, big fines, even jail time.
Jail time? The Prime Minister?
It's possible, especially if those tax fraud allegations are true.
Wow. And even if he doesn't go to jail, this is a disaster for his reputation.
Absolutely. It raises serious questions about his judgment and his commitment to ethical conduct.
It's a good reminder that no one, not even a prime minister, is above the law. This whole situation reminds me of that other scandal with...
You know what? You're right. It does seem to fit a pattern.
Exactly. But we'll save that for another deep dive. Speaking of murky dealings, let's talk about that $50 million loan from Burita Investments Limited. That's where things get really interesting. So Burita Investments Limited, they're the ones who gave Imperium that massive loan, right? $50 million.
That's the one. And the report makes it seem like Burita may have bent the rules a little to make it happen.
Okay, give me the details. What did Burita do that has the Integrity Commission's attention?
Well, for one, they accepted a mortgage document for a property that, according to official records, isn't even owned by Imperium.
That's a pretty big oversight. What else?
It gets better. Apparently, they also approved the loan based on a verbal agreement with Mr. Holness. No paper trail, no formal documentation.
Now, I'm all for a good handshake deal, but not when you're talking about a $50 million loan to a company owned by the Prime Minister.
Exactly. And the Integrity Commission agrees. They're recommending that the Financial Services Commission, they regulate financial institutions in Jamaica, give Burita a thorough audit. They want to know if any laws were broken when they gave out that loan.
So now Burita might be in trouble too.
It's possible, and it just goes to show you this isn't just about one man's finances. This is a whole web of connections, powerful people, companies, even government agencies. Makes you wonder what else is out there.
It really highlights how important transparency and accountability are.
100%.
Yeah.
The Integrity Commission needs the power to investigate these things, to follow the money and hold people accountable.
Because if not, it's like anything goes.
Exactly. And people lose trust in the whole system.
It's a reminder that no one's above the law, right?
Absolutely not.
So, when I hear, and that's a part of the breakdown, you know, saying, I'm going to go on the next part of the breakdown from Outer Road.
Morning, family, morning, on top of the morning. Just waking up with some face, look. Yeah. Wake up with grievance, hunger, look ugly. You know, I just watch the Prime Minister Power suck my talk, said, say, a PMP had the problem in Jamaica. How long no PMP come out of power? Anybody can remember? How long no PMP not in a power? And a man, I go say, a PMP had the problem. PMP problem is about to fix long time because PMP government they may fall short, so people vote them out. They vote in Tista Nausea. So how much year it would have take to fix PMP problem? How much million would have come from foreign to do the storm and if a million we Bill Gates give and where Kamala Harris give and what the Prime Minister England give, how much year would that take for them the money they fix back PMP problem? Me not understand. I'm gonna go say a PMP the problem and everybody in the parliament a jump up. And I say, yeah, you know me a request parliament to keep outside. Make it all we go like a one party and in the basket a perform. You get some buckle in your blood clot, you see boy. You get some blood clot storing off, run off a stage. Here, if we were allowed to come in a parliament, like a one big old stage show. Boy, me tell you this blood clot. You can raise blood clot tax in a storm, in a people recover storm. You can raise tax in a storm. How the fuck you try to fool? I pussy all them around you try to fool. You come the fuck down. You hear? 1 billion you want, 1.3 billion. And taxi man in a 1 month time, boy, come the fuck down. Boy, we mad with your blood clot right now. You don't know. You ever know? You hear? Only police alone loyal to you because they ain't fool you fuck. People may have beg on a Jamaican, beware of the police. They have no sense. May I beg on this morning make it beware of the police them. Nonsense. Believe. Me not cap. Look good.
So when I hear Outer Road I say, this is where I say so long to an next show, you know. Just look out for me tomorrow the same time and not change. You see me? Tomorrow come even nicer. I'm going to find the formula, you know. Saying? So, big up on yourself because I'm going to find the formula. One last look on this school picnic. Starting off with this one. One last look on this school picnic. You see them?
Yeah, Jamal.
Look on them good, man. See them there? Look. You see them? Look good. Yeah, man, look good upon them. Yeah, man, see them there? Alright, look more. Big up on yourself.
Yeah. Day to the R&D.
Dummy on the beat, so it's a bang.
Oh, them so thief. 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 Tough gun a thief, bombas a thief. Julechi a thief, Roda a thief. Fly Green a thief, Desmond a thief. Babsy a thief, Harishang a thief. Whole ministry in the party a thief. 1 PM make us a blood clot thief. Pay corruption, all police and soldier thief. Jamaica something wrong. Millions and billions, the whole of them a thief. Now them want raise tax, make the highland grieve. When the boy look a poor man get the squeeze. We a march to a king's house and what that is sweet. 80 million pan market me. Then I saw home girl, look a pussy sweet. No bed no in on the hospital. On the concrete, me see the patient. Them asleep. Them a chop right, them a chop left. 1.4 beef for the bus. Shit bag, barrel. Remember you try thief, put barrel. Kill Diana, stuff sharp man in a barrel. Melissa money come Jamaica pussy whole service. So no take and give them. Who no know we nah know us, we nah know. Tough gun a thief, bombas a thief. Julechi a thief, Roda a thief. Fly Green a thief, Desmond a thief. Babsy a thief, Harishang a thief. Whole ministry in the party a thief. 1 PM make us a blood clot thief. Pay corruption, all police and soldier thief. Jamaica something wrong. Joe is a leader mafia gang for this man cause sweet Jamaica land. Killer for youths and attack for we land. How come so much court up on the island? By the judge, police and soldier man. Like corruption, you and your big foot girl. Dictator, look at tyrant. Devil in the flesh, you a demon. Rise up Jamaica from on the slumber. Everything wanna take, we a come back. We don't know it must reach while we to suffer. Remember the pain of we ancestor. Got blood in our eye, fire in our heart. Let that figure roll, you have it in talk. None to fight the buckle, all over, lead the rebellion. Ready?
Father Banya, my father Banya, my grandmother Banya, my grandmother Banya, I and I Banya, fool. Juke them with posing. Juke them with posing. Then you juke them with the impact program. Juke them with the impact program. We have them under manners. We have them under manners. Every manners. Every manners. Oh, we have them under manners. We have.
Up and running, rain or sun in the PNP party. Come in. Follow me, no jet. Follow me, no jet. Watch this. Say we neighbor string cut from PNP. It no make sense, nobody try change we. Waste our time to go vote for the GLP. Step up the progress for all of we. Alright, me hear one bag of yapping, one bag of chatting. When PNP attack up, you're cheering and clap. The gate fly sister P, get the party a cracking. Beat them up, bad water, hell ever whopping. Bad out the road, there is just no stopping. Sister P a run things, nobody can stop her. Watch out the crowd, them a flock her. Say from Moran Pine, right back to Negril. From Montego Bay back to Shootersville. From Santa Cruz up to Myersville. All when you look up in a Malvern Hill. The man them a work hard a put up windmill. Look how we road them fix up and pretty. From St. Elizabeth up to Kingston City. From Montego Bay back to Ochi. Every man a shout out Sister P. When able string cut from PNP. It no make sense, nobody try change we. Waste our time to go vote for the GLP. Step up the progress for all of we. Alright, come me say PNP, me say whether sick or hearty. All when me reach 140. Vote for Sister P, vote for PNP. The only party, well look out for we. Say from Kingston right back to OG. Say listen to me voice no hosty. Nobody have too big, mighty and bossy. You can't test the PNP party. When able string cut from PNP. It no make sense, nobody try change we. Waste our time to go vote for the GLP. Step up the progress for all of we. Alright, in the east, in the south, in the north and west. Say from Cornwall right back to Middlesex. You climb from here to go a Mount Everest. Anyway you pass through, PNP are the best. Forward we going with a lot of progress. Labour right party a stress. When able string cut from PNP. It no make sense, nobody try change we. Waste our time to go vote for the GLP. Step up the progress for all of we. Alright, me hear one bag of yapping, one bag of chatting. When PNP attack up, you're cheering and clapping. Gate fly Sister P, get the party a cracking.
Yo, PNP, we put a broom. What the PNP them there? Everybody, give me the fist, give me the fist, give me the fist. And in the ear, make we sweep with bad mind, make we sweep with the thief in crime, make we sweep with the false promise. Yo, Bunting, get your push broom. Peter Phillips, get a broom. Yo, Julian, get a broom. Mark, everybody. PNP, sweep. Bunting, sweep. Ethan, sweep. Julian, sweep. Mark, sweep. Peter Phillips, sweep. Angela, sweep. Ian, sweep. Paulwell, sweep. Azan, sweep. Luther, sweep. No like this, sweep. False promise, sweep. Them are wicked, sweep. PNP, sweep. Everybody, sweep. Like a
killing machine, this bomber clot. From one bomber clot column. Bomber clot column. Security!